Yeah, here we are. What's up? Happy, what is it? Look at that eyeball. Saturday night. Did you guys catch that? Holy shit.
It's like, Captain.
Right off the bat, we got a little bit of issues here with our Skype and internet connection. It's got to be the guy.
Who's got their damn volume on, Travis? What the hell?
Sitting outside.
Travis. What's up, rookie?
On the campfire.
Rookie.
You know what I need? I need like a guy that does like production for like a big live broadcast.
No, what you need is an intern. We talked about that last episode. Hire an intern. He's like, why would they want to work for SmallmouthCrush? I'm like, dude, it's banging. They get to put it on the resume. They're on a college team. They got a little technical skill. They hop right in, man. I mean,
fair enough.
Live, right? Interns are where it's at, right? BTC, you can attest to it.
Yeah, kind of.
Sometimes.
Be ready to try out several.
Yeah, you got to make sure the reliability factor's there. You give a test run. You give them a small project to work on, man.
Oh.
My interning days are over on this channel. I mean, I kept it glued together for a while.
You did. You did a good job.
Thanks, man.
Well, I'm hoping that I'm just looking at the comments. Blown away. We got 105 people joined just now instantly, and it'll climb, I'm sure. What else are we going to do on a Saturday night? It looks really cozy. We got Brian, our guest.
It does, man.
Brian, the Carpenter,
Tiki bar.
BTC, sitting at home at the BTC Tiki Bar Lounge.
I love it, man.
What's
Wild
up,
Bill's
man?
in the house. Wild Bill. What's up, BTC?
I love Wild Bill. He's the man.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Good dude.
Mm-hmm. Somebody wants to know if you're in an RV. That's how BTC travels the country, man.
Yeah. I'm on the back deck.
Yeah.
Drink a choice. What's everybody drinking tonight?
I got the Tito's with the flavored water squeezer thing.
Okay. Sounds so good.
Coffee.
Are you joking? It's this stuff.
Hey, you really drink coffee this late at night?
Every stream, dude. Because, man, after I do the show, man, I'm jacked up. I like go watch a movie or something. I don't make it through it. If we end at like midnight, I might finish the movie. But if we end at 1, basically, I'm going in right to the next room. Man, I'm finding me a halfway through movie. That's my jam, man. I watch movies a lot. I love movies. That's my thing. Yeah.
Is that right?
I just can't. I can't settle down. I mean, you talk for 4 hours about something you love, and you're all jacked up. That's me.
All hopped up on Mountain Dew.
I'm all hopped up on freaking coffee.
Man. Well, so tonight's topic was open topic. I called Brian. We chatted yesterday. I'm like, hey, man, let's get you on the show since this is kind of a, not a scheduled live. We're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays fairly consistently. But every once in a while on the weekends, we like to go at it. So, man, there's a lot of questions, Brian, we got for you. In the comments below, we're already getting a bunch of questions here. Eric's going to try to moderate. Where do we want to take the conversation tonight, Eric?
Why are you asking me, man?
I don't know.
I thought I was just moderating. You're the director. I'm the collector of the comments.
All right. So for some of you guys,
to lead also. You moderate. I'll lead. How about that?
Let's since we got Brian as a guest, let's start with a bunch of questions. Some people may not be familiar with Brian. Brian's a New Jersey boy, affiliated hard with Mike Iaconelli. Can you just give us a quick breakdown of that relationship, how it started, how long you guys known each other, and what you do to help him out? I know you're the producer of the Ike Live show, but fill me in.
So I grew up with Ike. We met in 6th grade. That's when left side of Runnymede and the right side of Runnymede middle school. So that's when we met, and it was like you get to the end of your bowl Cocoa Puffs, and there's like 2 or 3 left. You ever notice how they always find each other? They must have their own little specific gravity because they always find each other and cling together and then circle the ball. Well, that was us. There was only like 3 or 4 dudes that fished, and we found each other in middle school and became friends. And like, and you probably heard us talk about this a million times, but like back then fishing wasn't cool, and it was the 80s, and everybody was fronting trying to be something they weren't. So, you always kind of hid the fishing aspect, so you wouldn't get your balls broke. But that's what funny. We did. It's how it was. I mean,
wow, man.
So we played hockey and we fished, and we had a bunch of hockey teams that him and I put together, and street hockey and roller hockey and shit like that.
Oh man, that's awesome. Is there anything better than street hockey, dude? I used to love that, man. Oh my god.
Yep. So I mean, that's we've been like pretty much best friends since then, and started our club right out of high school. And
what was the name of the club?
Top Rod Bassmasters.
Damn, man.
And it started out as 5 dudes, and that was 3 of us were the original 3 from middle school, and then we found a couple guys when we went on to high school, and we actually, in order to be affiliated with Bass and be an official club with BASS, which for some reason we just felt we needed to do, we had to have 6 members. So for the first year, we had some stolen identity. We added Steve Pellegrino in there, and he didn't fish, but we stole his identity. And,
I love his water, man. He's got good water, that dude, Steve.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
So we were official with BASS, but
that's hysterical, man.
And basically, the club was like the training grounds for Mike. You know what I mean? We didn't know at the time, but that was the training grounds.
So of the 6 anglers, man, like in the early years, was it a trading like Top Rod champion? Was it a trade off to who was going to win that week? Was there a dominant player?
Mike was definitely the dominant player, but we were all very competitive.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, Mike was AOI. You know, but I was always number 2.
Oh no!
But like I said, we were very competitive, and we learned a lot off each other. You know what I mean? I mean, back then, simple stuff like pitching a jig was brand new. Pitching was brand new. Denny Brower in his living room pitching into a coffee cup was like a thing. And the tackle,
oh yeah,
the tackle
man.
back then wasn't nothing like it was today.
No way. No way. And I think Ike employed that jig pitching technique in one of his high lead finishes in like some Federation tournament. Remember, like, was it down on Santee Cooper and Flooded Timber? He was flipping that jig. Yeah, I watched a little show recently. He was flipping a jig, probably from his Top Rod days, man. What was your style back then? How are you fishing? I'm curious to know.
He froze on us, Eric.
Uh-oh.
I know. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Now he's back.
There he is.
I could speak to like Mike's first big win that like right out of the club days, Mike started fishing pro-ams, and back in the day, Bassmaster had pro-ams.
Yeah,
so
I remember.
Sign up, and it was riders, like FLW you had co-anglers. So Mike went down, he started fishing some pro-ams, and he won one as the rider on Lake Norman. And I think one of his days he drew Guido Hibden, but
wow,
coming back from it, his two techniques that got him the W. He was throwing a finesse fish. Remember a Lunker City finesse fish?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the original soft plastic jerkbait kind of.
That's right.
And
the forward tail.
The jig. Yep. Forward tail. And jig, skipping a jig on docks and things like that. And I remember him coming back and just talking about like the things that he learned when he was in the club that, when he was in this tournament, in this 3-day event and being competitive and having a chance to win, and, just different things that he picked up from guys in the club. It was cool how he came back and said, hey man, holding my rod right in my gut when I set the hook instead of being too loose. And, you know, I picked that up from you, Dave. And it was cool when he came back and kind of shared that shit with us.
That's very cool. So you had
Yeah, he won his
Stormtrooper,
first
you had
boat,
you. He won the boat. Oh, they were giving
he
the
won
boat
both.
back then too, man.
Yeah,
What year was
he
that?
both
Do you
ran
remember? Oh shit! What year was that?
Got to be like 95-ish, give or take a year.
I'm trying to think. So 96, I fished the Pro-Am on the Potomac, the BP Top 100.
Okay.
Yeah. I had Jim Sean Penn, young kid, and Ken McIntosh, who was the day one leader after day one. And he was the leader, and we got paired together. And we rode up to Blue Plains, and I was actually throwing a drop shot, dude. I read an article about some guy in Mass drop shotting in 96. I did not have a proper drop shot weight. Here's what I did. You're going to laugh. I took a bullet weight, literally tied a grain knot on the bottom of it.
Yeah,
So like the sinker, and I had like a 12-inch leader, and I took a power worm, 4-inch blue fleck, which is the Potomac color.
Hell yeah.
I cut the tail because I'm like, I know they do the thing with, drop shot with a straight tail. So I cut the tail so the curl was just off. It made it like a cut tail. Literally flip it in there. And so Ken gets in an argument right out of the gate. He rolls up. We're in flight 2. We're in the second flight. He throws Joe Thomas some spider grubs. And he goes, Joe, but don't get on my spot. Dude, and the spot is the spot up there. It's the wall. And so we roll up in flight 2. Joe Thomas is sitting right on his spot. He comes out hot.
Come on, Joe Thomas.
Joe, and I mean, it's MFing, and they are fighting. And Joe kind of like hangs his head and like troll motors off. Fishburne's in there with 12 other boats, and he's cracking jokes to loosen up the crowd that's fishing Blue Plains. So Ken's out of his mind, leading the tournament. Now he's chucking his spider grub right on the juice, and I'm respecting my area, and I drop. I'm casting the drop shot. I'm not vertical dropping. And because I know some other cover there, and I must have gotten just on the edge. And dude, first fish, 3.5 pounder. Now he's really irritated. Then I catch a 2.5, and I catch a 1.5, and then I catch a perch, and then I swing and miss. I wasn't even correctly setting the hook. I was like, I didn't know sweep setting and reeling.
Right.
Oh yeah, but I mean they were eating it. And so I had 3 fish in the boat, and he's like, this isn't working. He had 0. He goes, we're leaving. And I'm thinking to myself, it ain't working. I almost got my limit. So he ended up falling pretty hard that day. Yeah, they were there, man. But they had seen enough of the spider grub. It just shows you that the fish were there. They just wanted something different. Yeah.
That's interesting that you were throwing a drop shot back then. That's crazy.
I read it in either some obscure article. I wish I could remember where I found it. Read it to, but it was the early years of drop shot. I had an angler from Japan, and because I think that's where it was. Where did it come from? West Coast, or I can't remember. Probably West Coast. Yeah. So he might have fished with a West Coast guy on tour, got turned on to it, and then somebody. It was Northern Bass Angler. Maybe they had like a blog, because I used to buy from Northern Bass Angler some of my tackle. Yeah. And they had some things that you couldn't readily find from like Johnny Morris. And I liked their catalog, and maybe it was like a little article or something. I remember it was just a small little article on it. I'd go, damn, this sounds great. I'm going to try it. And it worked. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Yes. I want to talk about that 4-inch Berkeley power worm, because that was the deal, man. That was almost live bait back in the day. And you had the 4-inch curl tails, and you were cutting the tails off.
Yep.
I used to, my deal was the straight tail. And Berkeley made a 4-inch straight tail worm.
Our finesse. I have some. I still got them. I got like 1,000 packs.
What color, dude?
Blue fleck. I got several colors. I'll have to show you what I got. They're one of the best ever made. Yeah,
they were like, and the challenge with that worm was setting the hook before the fish had it in its gullet. Because
100%.
Yes, the original power bait was the deal. Like I said, it was like cheating. They changed the formula. They went to tournament strength. That was it. It was over after that.
I
that
agree.
original power bait was like live bait. And I swear, I used that 4-inch worm on a slider head, full straight 4-inch worm on a slider head, and that was like the search bait. If there's anything in the area,
100%.
it's going to eat it. If there's bluegill, if there's perch, if there's crappie, anything's going to nip at it. Okay, I know there's life here.
Oh, no doubt, man. I would throw. I just cut the tail off for the drop shot that day, but I threw the curve tail on a weedless jig head. So I was basically throwing a shaky head. I was calling it a jig worm, but 1/8 ounce. And literally, I would go. It didn't matter where I went on the river. Didn't matter who was in front of me pitching a jig. If I kept that in my hand with 8 or 10 pound test, most likely 8. And it wasn't fluorocarbon back then. It was probably Berkeley, just the old trilene, bro. Yeah, but super smooth. Dude, I would catch any fish would eat it. And like you said, everything would peck at it. Everything would pick it up. And bass loved it, man. And if the current was really rocking, I'd go to the 1/4 ounce to get the fall rate. Like in a hard out coming, that 1/8 would just get swept away. So I would pitch the 1/8 or the 1/4, and they made a flipping style one, but it never worked the same if I put it on bait casting. Because my buddy used to do it with a bait caster, and you'd get a pendulum thing. He couldn't strip line fast enough to get the straight drop on the cover. So you're taking me back to my day. I can't believe you threw that finesse worm. I took that finesse worm up to Deep Creek Lake, and there was for the first year that had grass in it. And I took that finesse with that straight tail, and I actually threw it on a Texas rig. I might have had it on the Oldham's, what was it? The slider head. I think I might have had a slider head, but super light. And I hung it up in the grass, and I just shook it in the grass. And it was suspended in that heavy, thick grass. Those largemouth up there, which were very tricky to catch offshore, dude, they ate it with abandon. It was right in front of the swimming area at the Deep Creek Lake State Park. It had this patch of grass, and that was all they would eat. And I threw it in the pumpkin seed color, not blue fleck. And I still have some. If you want to wait, I can go get I got to see if I got them right here.
So my main two colors.
What were your go-tos?
Yeah, my blue fleck was an awesome color. I preferred the blue fleck in the 7-inch Berkeley Power Worm, but my two colors in the 4-inch was the purple, which is just a straight purple worm, and then the black Chartail. So it's like the purple worm for everywhere, and then the black Char when it was muddy.
Like tidal, sure muddy,
Black worm, little tiny Char tip. Forget about it.
No,
I still look for him, man.
What do you really? What did you throw? Which slider head? Which one? Which model? Because you had it on a slider. Hold on, let me see if I got one right here.
It's called the spider head.
Oh, the traditional one, like a triangle, right?
That triangle, John. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what was available. Right. Sometimes I would take
it right here. This is then you threw, I'm sure, but this is the head, right? That's it, BTC.
That's it, dude. That's money. Yeah,
dude. That
16th ounce, ounce.
Yeah, and so what's really unique about this to me, and it's still relevant, by the way. This is like if you need a bite, you pair this up with a finesse worm, and whatever color you like on your body of water, you will get bit. And as light as you can get away with, that's the rule, and everything plastic, in my opinion. But what I love about this BTC is look at the gap. Look at the point to the head. Yeah, it's just it's all bite. It's all bite. You just don't see that much. So this is a very unique designed head, which is still relevant today. I mean, I still throw it. I've weighed fishing on this slider head, lighter obviously. This is for heavy current, but I've weighed fish on this. Up until last year.
That's actually the heavier gauge hook on that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the pro. Yeah, this is the pro. Right. Correct.
Yeah.
They make a pro, and then they make the.
Yeah.
That Oldham screw lock was really lightweight. There you go. Here's the Oldham screw lock, dude. Don't think I still don't throw it, bro. This is the weedless version. This is not. Here you go.
Look at Travis.
Stop. It's over, Travis. Just give up, man.
In the comments are like, is Travis just here for the support? When's he going to get a word in? Blah, blah,
Travis,
blah.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it, man. It goes fast, dude. I mean, you got to keep up, bro. I mean, if you don't have these memories, you can't talk about it.
Yeah,
I mean, tell us what you threw back in the day on walleye fishing. We're
Listen,
interested. Come on, man. How
No.
did you get your limit in walleye? What was your search bait? I mean, they want to hear about it.
So the comments are crazy here. This is a record for the longest Travis been quiet. No, listen, I want, I do want to get some questions in here. Brian, what compared to back in the day? So what we're talking mid '90s to today? How has the fishing changed where you live in New Jersey? Is it better, worse, or the same? And why?
I honestly gotta say that there was a Mike Iaconelli effect in my area, and fishing sucks because of Ike.
Oh, God.
I can't give Ike all the credit. I would credit social media a lot too. I think the pressure on the lakes, and Jersey's different than most places. It's a heavily populated state. It's the densest state in the nation, right? And we have a bunch of little bodies of water. We're talking 50, 60, 70, 80 acre lakes. You know, it's not really a lake, but that's what we got. And it's 95% electric only. So these are small lakes. They don't have schools of fish, right?
Right.
Shit isn't running in packs. We don't have ledges and all that fun shit where they run around out deep. So it's so I don't think they handle pressure great, and especially in South Jersey, guys are diehard, man. They're just savages, and you know, I think about like mid to late '90s when me and Mike were doing it. Nobody fished in January and February, December. Nobody was out there breaking ice to get out there and catch them.
Wow.
Now, dude, there's tournaments. If they can get a boat on the water, we're having a tournament.
Wow.
You know, there's multiple winter leagues. Guys are just savages. I think in addition to Mike maybe making it like more popular in our area, it's also like social media. You know, one guy posts that he goes out and catches them. How many more people are like, oh my God, you can still fish? So it's just a snowball effect. The more and more people are getting into it. Not saying it's a bad thing, but I think there's definitely a lot more pressure, a lot more people fishing. I feel like, and a lot of guys are good. You know, everybody's good anymore. You know, everybody can catch them.
Sure.
You know, the information sharing is huge. You got podcasts, you've got the internet, you've got so many ways. I think about back then, it was like we had Bassmaster, we had the magazine, and then we had to go figure it out and then learn from each other. You know,
Sure.
and when we started the club, the motto, our motto for the club was learn to be a better fisherman. So we would have 2 tournaments a month and then we'd have 1 meeting a month. And at that meeting, we would all come in and rehash those events and talk about what we did on the water openly, right? Like, I did this and this and this. And then we could sit there as a group and think about the conditions of that day and what I did and what he did and what he did and what the fish actually were doing. And that's how we learned, you know. As you get more and more competitive, nobody talks. So then there's that aspect. But
Sure.
definitely in the early days of the club, we were there to make each other better. You know, a lot of clubs.
That's awesome. I love that.
Anymore, a lot of clubs the guys are just there to win their trophy or the jacket, and nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to share info. And I get that, you know.
That's the whole point, man. That's, to me, that's what Bass University is all about, dude. So I love what you're doing with it, man. And by the way, there you go, brother.
There they are.
It's not even open. This is green pumpkin. This is for you. So you give me your address. I'm going to send you this bag of green pumpkin. I have the other colors, I think. I don't know if I got the black chartreuse, but I do have the straight purple. This is OG stuff, man. This thing accounted for so many fish. That is the worm that I'm talking about, everybody.
Smell, Eric?
Oh, I love that smell, dude. I wish I had a bag of that right now next to me.
This is original bulk, man. And there was a place
I gotta get a little taste.
There was a place called Wacky Worm that used to sell bulk
in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Wacky Worm would sell bulk packs. Yeah, and so you'd get some that were like, that's exactly right. Jamie Newton knows what I'm talking about. I get the 100 packs. And if anybody knows another little secret Berkeley worm, one of my favorites and still relevant today, man, the Berkeley Pulse Power Worm. Do you remember that one, BTC?
What is it?
The Pulse Power Worm?
Yeah, the Pulse Yeah,
It was the big ribtail. I mean,
Bushy
Berkeley had
tail
a
thing,
big
thing,
stairs. Yeah. But it was a fat, broad, worm. It was
yeah,
very cool. Yeah, that
yeah.
was dynamite too, no doubt.
There's
I'm about
something
to go
about
get
the
some of that.
smell of power bait, though.
The original.
I
The original
love,
was.
yeah,
Oh
the
my
original
god!
stuff was
It's
crazy
the
good.
smell of victory. That's what it was.
It smells like victory, kind of like a Basspocalypse now, man. We should do like a little crazy recreation of Apocalypse Now with a power bait bag.
Yeah.
Smells like victory.
So what's interesting,
right.
New Jersey being a tough place to fish, obviously I'm going to say Ike and Ellie was the first major pro to hit the circuits, but now there's a handful, right? Greg De Palma, he's New
Greg De
Jersey.
Palma.
Adrian.
Adrian.
We have Dave.
Adrian.
We have Mansu on the show a couple weeks back. Now I guess he was he from New Jersey or he lived there for a while?
Manson was a PA guy, I thought.
I don't know.
He is.
In that area.
Mansu was
Dave-
PA.
Okay.
Yeah,
PA.
Dave was Pennsylvania.
Who am I missing? Who am I missing?
As far as pro anglers,
Like studs.
a good friend of ours, Bob Soley, fished the Federation stuff. He actually qualified and fished the Classic twice.
That's cool.
It's a name nobody knows, but Bob can freaking catch them. I mean, just like he's one of the naturals. You know what I mean? Like his
he was on your show the other night, right?
Bob
Was
no.
it solid? No.
No, that was Ed Cowan.
Ed Cowan, sorry.
And Eddie Cowan was a PA
Right.
guy, but Eddie Cowan dominated back in the day.
Pete Gluzik. Pete Gluzik.
Yeah. Pete. Freaking
Don't
Pete.
forget about the Dean.
There's a lot of
We forget Pete.
there's a lot of pros from New Jersey.
You all fired.
There's a lot of we all just blew past Pete. That's fucked up.
It's kind of like, I mean, it's like the guy sitting right next to you.
Pete.
Well, you work with him every day, and then he just becomes a bud,
That's right.
But every single one of those guys fished the Classic that we mentioned pretty much.
Yes.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. It is. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. I think fishing here makes you diverse and more of a grinder, not necessarily a specialist at anything. You're not going to get a frog specialist or a flipping specialist.
Right.
You're going to get a more well-rounded guy and a grinder. Slugfest, you might not see the Jersey guys at top, but tougher tournaments, you might see them.
That's right.
What is your
kind of suits the style?
And I mean, tidal. I mean, the fact that you got to fish tidal.
It
It brings your game to another level because you got time and tide, you got tides to contend with, you got balls to the walls runs to find fish sometimes. So they're grinders, man, and that's just another element I think that makes you work a little bit harder.
Brian, what's your biggest largemouth from New Jersey, as well as your biggest 5-bag that you can recall?
Well, let's do this. Let me know if my connection cuts, but I got to go to the garage and get a beer. And
Nice.
my PB, as they say on the YouTube world, is out here. So
On the wall.
Sweet.
Dead. Eric, dead.
What
I said his TV might be on the wall.
Oh, right.
Hey, I heard you went out fishing the other day, Eric.
I did, man.
Was that rumor true?
Oh, it was really just a test drive for the boat from my buddy Tim, who wants to potentially buy it. He's the guy that I fish my Wednesday nighters with.
I done messed up.
What happened, bro?
I started putting my seltzer water in without the vodka.
Well, that'd have been interesting.
Yeah.
You should do that later.
So you caught you caught some fish.
Yeah, so a test drive turned into a whack fest. It was pretty cool. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we got a good bag. I didn't post up on
So
IG.
did you guys lose me?
We did, man.
Yeah.
But you're back. It's all good.
You lost me?
It's all good.
Well, you're still here,
Sorry
but
about
we
that.
lost you for a second.
There you go.
Get
There's a few fish from the other day, B, on the Potomac, and then my buddy Tim.
Were you?
My buddy Tim was
Eric.
just wired in. Yeah, go ahead.
Were you live welling them for the IG pick or what?
No, we caught 3 at a time on Alabama rig.
Oh, okay, good. I just making sure. I was just making sure.
There you go. Here's a little video
Ouch.
for y'all. This is my first bass of the season on a Patamac. There you go. She ain't my biggest bass, but she was my first of the year.
Nice.
Yes,
Very
sir.
nice.
On a creature bait from John Cruz, Missile Baits. Thank you, John Cruz, once again.
D-bomb?
Uh,
D-bomb?
Destroyer.
Oh, you like the Destroyer? Okay.
Well, you know, I like a creature bait. I prefer dragging around a creature bait right now. I don't know why, to a flipping bait. They just seem to hate it and bang it more for me.
I got you.
Yeah, especially during
Yeah.
like spawn, post spawn for sure.
What do
For
you want
sure,
the
I
second,
want
guys?
the bigger creature bait after the spawn.
Yeah.
Big as and nasty as I can get. For the Mobega bite.
So you guys didn't see my the bass that I
We did not.
No.
Can you-
We
just went dark.
All we see right now is some Christmas lights and a little reef or something.
Yeah, well, give me a second.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah, take a
care of
picture.
something.
Here, I'm gonna play.
So PB wise, it was a 8-pounder I caught.
Wow.
When I was about 14 years old,
Wow.
and
That's a jank, dude.
yeah, and it's been all downhill ever since, right?
So what's your 5
Is it
biggest bag?
In Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Well, what's it normally take to win up? So I know you're into it because you
What
bought.
was winning back then? What was winning back then in your clubs?
Oh,
About-
dude, anywhere from 5 for 4 pounds to
Unbelievable.
to 15 pounds.
Wow.
A 15-pound bag is crushing them.
Yeah,
And
that reminds me of, like the Nanacoke River, 4 pounds to 15.
Yeah. We've definitely had 5 bass limits that weighed under 5 pounds.
What rivers and bodies of water were the derbies on up there in Jersey?
In Jersey? Just the local stuff here. Delaware rivers. I spent a lot of time fishing the Delaware for a while.
Wow.
Delaware's cool, man. It's a very, very, very unique body of water. It's a unique problem to solve. And with the current and the 5, 6 foot, 7 foot tidal range from high to low,
That's crazy.
4 times a day, if you think about that, the fish can move 5, 6 miles an hour just by floating in the current. You know what I mean? Just by laying on their back and treading water.
Doing the backstroke.
That's it. They can move 5 miles in an hour, and they do. I've been out there and crushed them in a particular spot one weekend and gone back, and it's empty. A week later, it's empty. 46, 47 degree water, and they are ghosts. They're on the move. You wouldn't think,
Yeah, you would.
You wouldn't think that they're moving in current at those temperatures, but when the bait gets up and goes, they go. And
Wow.
it's a neat body of water. I mean, it's also very tough. It's not easy to fish. It's not relaxing. It's not like the flats where you lean on a butt seat and fan cast grass beds.
Sure.
No, that is nice. That's just like chilling.
It
Delaware's
is, man.
like Red Bull. You
Dude,
pop
it
a
was
5-hour energy and you're on the move.
Yeah, I fished it last year with in the Ike Foundation tournament with De Palma and Mike Powers for the first time. Dude, it was blowing my mind. Just seeing stuff that was full of water 2 hours later, it's like a mud flat with like a little trickle.
That's it. High and
That's
dry, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey,
Crazy
Make a
stuff.
flower pot like a mother out there.
Dude, and I mean chucking. The current is chalking.
Speaking of the Ike tournament, they moved it this year to the Chesapeake Bay. Somehow I got talked into fishing it. Epic Eric, Mike Powers, and myself. Is that going to go down or what? I'm excited for that. What's the report, Brian?
Well, the report I'm getting from headquarters is because of this, this virus going on right now and all the social distancing guidelines, they are restricting it to 2 men per boat. That's what I'm hearing.
What?
Yeah.
2 per boat.
So more shit sandwich for us all to take a bite out of.
And they're having it probably unless they get. Does it look pretty good right now? Like on this, like where are we at? 80%, 100%. It's a go.
As far as I know, it's a go.
Okay.
Is it just local folks, or is it going to be pros too this year?
I don't think they're reaching out to many pros because of everything that's going on.
Sure, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, the first year we had the event, we had Kevin Van Dam here. We had everybody showed up.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was amazing how many guys showed up for that first event. But I think this one's going to be mostly just guys, it's just a big open tournament. Fantastic prizes. I don't know.
Always.
Are they giving away a boat again this year?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But every year they've given away a bass cat for
That's
first
crazy.
place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, our buddy Jack Rinkers and Mike Centaur won it one year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Sean McKay. Yep.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, sorry, Sean.
Sean.
Sorry,
we
Sean.
forget about Sean too.
My fault. I thought he was fishing with Pete.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Hold on. That reminds me of a topic for a show in the future. I'm actually going to try to get Sean and probably one of the Duarte brothers on, like top co-anglers. Like those guys know how to fish.
Dude,
Yeah.
you've had the top co-angler on for like since inception.
Oh shit!
I mean, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything, but damn. However, I fish with you. You know I can hold my own.
You can. Hey,
maybe you don't see me that way, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, listen, we caught a 7+ pounder 2 days ago on the Chesapeake. That was one of the bigger. So picture this: I see the fish jump, or on its side, but like 40 feet from the boat, and I start freaking out because to me it looked like the biggest largemouth I've ever seen in my life. Yes.
Yeah.
And these guys were playing the fish, and you know how, if you don't if you're not used to grabbing bass on a regular basis, how you kind of, and then they go underneath I freaked out. I grabbed it myself, man. I said, I got this. I went in, dude, head first, pulled that beast up, and I was shaking. I wasn't even catching that thing. So the Chesapeake is fishing well. That Ike tournament's going to, there's going to be some good weights. So
hey, I just want to say real quick, gotta stay calm.
Yeah,
you gotta keep your head when you're fighting them big ones.
Okay.
That's not Travis. He's a very excitable guy.
And I see Ike. Ike almost passes out every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's a giant.
He has uncontrollable. He has like allergic reactions.
Right.
He does,
and it works for him. It works for him.
Yeah.
But that
That's
shit don't
his
work for everybody, man.
No,
you got to kind of stay calm. My 8-pounder that I caught when I was 14 years old, I caught on a 4-foot trout rod, because back then I had 2 rods. I was throwing a 7-inch culprit worm on a keeper hook. You remember the keeper hook with the straight hook?
Mr. Twister.
With the wire guard on it.
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
dude.
So it was a culprit worm, a 7-inch culprit worm, purple with a pink fire tail. And I didn't realize it at the time, but that lake is trout stocked. So it must have looked like a rainbow trout. You know what I mean? It's like the same color scheme as a rainbow trout.
You didn't think about that. Wow.
But, I mean, just play the fish, man. Let the rod and the line, let it all work.
Yeah.
Dude, let the rod do the work, roll. That's what I'm talking about.
Easier said than done.
True.
Well,
I remember, Brian, we were fishing a tournament last year, and you caught a big ass, I think it was a big bass of the tournament, too, on a DT6, right? Or DT10.
T6.
And you played it real well. I freaked out, but then you freaking freaked out once we got in the boat. Don't deny that.
Once we got it in the net and got it in the boat, I freaked out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mostly because you caught the shit out of them all day, and I played net guy.
Uh-huh.
We got into a certain area, and you were cranking them and catching the hell out of them, and it was cool. You had the Garmin Live Scope going. You were
Mm-hmm.
showing me, look, see them
Oh.
moving out there. Blew my mind, man.
We
I was
don't
like,
we
oh
don't
my
talk
god, you
about
could see
that
them moving.
on this show. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was, but you had it dialed. You had a DT10. You had a particular color, and you had it dialed. And I got to cast all day long watching you catch fish, and I finally caught one, and it was a good one, right where you said, "Here's the spot. Here's the cast." And I mean that, like you said, that shit's money. Crank
Mm-hmm.
it down, let her ride up, 4-wheel drive it through that stuff. You know what I mean? And
Right.
there she is, dunk. And
Yes.
Don't you love
it
when they
was,
load up on a crankbait, dude? Nothing better.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
You got that spot dialed, by the way.
Yes, yes. Eric knows the spot very well as well.
I guessed it the other day
What do you mean?
when we were talking.
Oh. I did do the flip, though, on the video. The flip image, so you can't really tell exactly where it is if you looked at the video.
I got you.
Smart.
Now that you told everybody, oops.
What do you mean? I get called out for that all the time. Travis, I thought you reeled right-handed. Travis, why's your console on the left-hand side of the boat? Travis, why's your words backwards on your shirt?
Dyslexic.
Mm-hmm. It's all good.
Sneaky,
Yeah.
sneaky.
All right, what
So,
else you got?
I fished yesterday. Oh, we
Wait.
got any questions? You want to hit questions?
Oh, shit, we
Anyone
do.
that-
Talk to us about Ed Bassmaster. That's the one that keeps coming to my way.
Oh, hold on.
Is Ed your buddy, right, Brian?
Ed, yeah, Ed's my buddy, man. Ed's I had his fucking hat out here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Sorry for the language, YouTube.
Hey, that's fine. What's he looking for?
Yeah,
A
Ed's
cat? What?
Yeah.
Cat? Oh, there it is.
I love it. That is right there. How'd you have that ready to
shit.
go? That's awesome, dude. What's on that build, man? It's like some kind of fabric. That's tight, dude. What? Wow. Dang, that's lit.
Yeah, Ed's
Sauce.
Ed's awesome, man.
He's
And Ed
a-
loves to fish.
He's out there, though. I mean, it takes some balls to do the shit he does.
Yes.
But at some point, that's your life. You get used to it. Fuck it.
The thing is, man, he's so good at it. Like
Mhm.
he can get away with shit that I'd get punched in the face for, like 9 times out of 10. He just has a way. He has this very disarming kind of way of going about it. It's pretty amazing.
Mhm.
How did you meet him? BTC?
I just sent him a message. Hey, you want to be friends? He was like, yeah. Oh yeah, cool. And then we were best friends.
Love it.
That's great. How long have you known him?
Ike was still doing the City Limits show.
Love that show, dude.
Yeah, so Ike was doing City Limits, and this dude Ed Bassmaster started popping up on my radar, and
Mhm.
Mike's doing City Limits, and he's out there fishing with random people, right? Like
Yeah.
Joe the
Come-
fireman from Chicago, and
That's right.
I'm like that's cool, Mike, but why aren't you out there with a professional athlete? You're in
Mhm.
Chicago. Why are you fishing with Joe the fireman? Why aren't you out there with Brian Bickle, who's plays for the Blackhawks and loves to fish? Why? So
Oh,
it's
wow.
like, we talked about ways of like kind of adding to what he was doing there, and I see this guy Ed Bassmaster, and he's funny as hell, and he's doing these prank videos. So I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, I'm so and so, Mike's buddy, and he was a big Ike fan, so we met up and introduced him to Ike, and they always talked about getting together and doing something, doing a show. Kind of fooled around with some ideas. Nothing ever came of it, but we still hang out. And he was living in Philly. He just moved over to Jersey just this past year. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So is he a full-time YouTuber now? Is that his job?
oh yeah.
Wow. What
It's
did he
on the
used to
floor.
do?
I don't even know. I think he worked at a kiosk at the mall. You know what I mean? Selling cell phones or something. Ed's like Ed. I don't know what Ed would have done in a previous life. He probably would have been the jester entertaining the king or something.
Yes,
Right.
Singing and dancing.
He's Sketchmaster Central, dude.
That's it. But Ed could never hold a job or show up.
No,
for
you
one.
know,
No.
I know what he did. He was the comedian, the in-house comedian on the Edmund Fitzgerald.
There you go.
That's exactly right.
My
Yep.
He went
first
down with the ship, man.
obviously. So the first time I found him online, nobody recommended or anything. I was just I don't know, just looking online, and of course
Just
it was
one of them days.
it was a car one, his first video, and then I remember him doing a skit, something about because this is when I first moved to Philly, the Philadelphia area, and he was in I think he was in a Jersey and trying to get like free pretzels from I don't know, dude. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And then I saw he fished, and I was like, fuck, that's pretty cool. And you know, and the prank call stuff's pretty funny. I don't watch it all. I mean, there's too much out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I see all the good ones.
No, you watch it all, dude.
I see
you know
all the
you
good
do.
ones.
Yeah, it's I know. I can see the scene. Travis is trying to do something smallmouth crush oriented, you know, and then something pops up and he's on YouTube, and then he goes down the rat hole, and it goes like this, and then he's got his awoke videos playing, you know, and it's just like, and all of a sudden it's 6 o'clock and he's got to vacuum again.
Right.
That's where the day goes, man.
Oh,
That's where the day
shit.
goes. But Ed Bassmaster is Sketchmaster Central, man. He's like the jerky boys for bass fishing, right? He's the jerky boy for bass fishing.
He is, dude. Ed is legit, like, so freaking talented. Just being around him, like, you guys see what's on YouTube and social media, but just hanging around him, like, some of the funniest stuff never gets filmed. It just happens, you know. He's always on. He's always on. It's just him.
Now I don't know if you're willing to admit this or not, Brian, but I think I saw a recent video, about a month ago. I think you were in the video. Yes or no? Well, it was something about a God. How'd it go? I think it was a drug deal, but with toilet paper.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, it sounded like your voice, dude.
Nah.
Yeah, it was. Come on.
Drug deal with toilet paper?
I think he was trying to get some TP, and I swear to God, I thought, oh, that's Brian's voice. Like you were. You were in a mask, so you couldn't tell who it was. I'm like, that's BTC. No.
No, wasn't
okay.
me.
Fuck. All right.
I was in a couple of his videos.
Yeah.
I filmed a couple of them too.
Sure.
I've been around for a few things, but
nah. I get it.
Nah,
were you in that Were you in that peacock bass video?
Well, I was with him in Florida.
That's
I went
what I
down
thought.
with him last summer.
Yeah.
He went down. He had a paid gig to go down to a place and film some prank videos at a business. And I went down with him, did that. Scott Martin had been reaching out to him, so I played middleman and connected him with Scott.
That's right.
Or kind of, you know, played manager guy.
Yeah, Scott Martin challenge. That's right.
We ended up running over to meet up with Scott, and then we went and fished Lake Ida.
Oh, how was that?
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was the fishing good, Lake Ida.
Yeah. We caught peacocks and.
Oh man, these comments are freaking hilarious. So so Steve Hardy goes, just tuned in. Is that dude's dorm room on fire? What else we got here?
Is that dude's dorm room on fire?
The best
was it Steve Hardy? Steve Harvey?
Yeah, the best was so Penn Warner Club telling some old man fishing that those mountains were beautiful. And the old man was saying, that ain't mountains, that's trash, whatever that means. I could see that going on. Some guys in the comments exploding. They want to know, do you know who Randy Flowers is? Yes or no?
No.
No?
Nope.
I do.
I think he's lying. I think you're lying.
I might have, but I don't.
You might have, but you don't. What does that mean?
At one point, I did. And then I forgot.
Loose lips, brother.
Nah, honestly, I don't want to know. I don't care, and I don't want to know.
I got you.
There's a lot of people pissed off at him. There's a lot of people curious. I had to bring it up. It was fun, but he did stir some shit up, and got some people pissed off, and I don't want to know. I don't want that. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, right on, man.
I haven't followed it lately. Whenever I want a good laugh or I go down that rabbit hole, I'll take a look. But
Is he still doing
he still
stuff?
active? I didn't.
I don't
if he's
know.
still active. I don't pay attention.
I looked a couple months ago. He was beating some peeps up pretty bad. Jersey wearers.
I mean, yeah, some of it, I don't know. It's a tough call, man. I go back and forth.
Yes, I do too.
Some
of this stuff needs to be called out, and you know, guys like us. I mean, I think I'm a little more vocal about things, but you know, let's take you, Brian, and the Ike Live show. If some sensitive topics you just can't bring up, right? Because it's too controversial.
Well, you know, being associated with Mike, I could say whatever the hell I want.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm associated with Mike, it's that changes things. And I have my own opinions about stuff, right? And that has nothing to do with Mike has done what Mike's done. And associated with Mike. Well, I can't put him in those positions to.
Right.
It's like punching down. You know, you start hammering away at the pro staffers, and pro staff is good and bad. You know, it's not all good, it's not all bad. There's some shit that goes on with guys with 15 different companies that they pro staff for that is just you cheapen the industry. It's not cool. It's not good. It doesn't benefit anybody. So there's a negative to that. There are positives to it. It's the same with guys aspiring to be pro. What is a pro? What's a pro angler? There's a lot of guys out there call themselves a pro angler.
Yeah.
You know, what defines what a pro angler is? And for
I think that should. I don't think that should be a question. It's obvious that if you're fishing the tour level, or your income is strictly off of tournament fishing, right?
Or in the industry.
Sure.
Tournament fishing plus working in the industry. Mm-hmm. You know, there's other things you can do, you know, in the industry, like you do with guiding, like you do with your YouTube channel. You know, you're completely and fully invested.
But I don't consider.
How many people actually fit the criteria that you just defined in the world, like in bass?
I mean, I don't have a number.
Maybe a couple hundred.
Right.
That's such that may be one of the smallest professional industries per your definition on the planet. There's nothing smaller. There's thousands of professional actors, even if they're bit part and they do their thing occasionally, right? They got their SAG card. You know, they might not work every week, but they work a little bit. They do commercials. They might have a non-speaking part. They might get a line here or there, but they're you know, it's amazing. It's such a small group of people that actually get paid enough through either, you know, a job in the industry and or tournament winnings or sponsorships.
But then, Eric,
only a couple hundred people.
Eric, it even goes.
What other businesses like that?
I think it goes even a step further. You can be a professional on the highest level fishing tour.
Yeah.
Yet the reason why you can afford to be there is because you own a big ass business and you're constantly in 90th place. Are you a pro fisherman?
Well, bottom line, here's the bottom line.
Entry fees.
What other pro sport do you have to pay to play?
Nothing.
Name one.
I don't know. Probably bowling.
Bowling?
I don't know about bowling. Maybe I don't know anything about it, so I would speak out of turn if I pretended to. But I don't know of another pro sport where you're paying the entry fee. Mm-hmm. Pay to play. The pros should be the show, right? And that was the idea way back in the day with PAA, that they were trying to form a professional anglers association. They were going to give benefits to the professional anglers. That was the whole goal, is to make it a business that was centered around the show, which is the pro, right? And MLF, say what you want about it, right? But that was the whole concept. Mm-hmm. They don't pay to play; they get paid to show up and try to win a purse, the big prize, or down the line. Mm-hmm. But everybody
for the first 2 years.
Now you're right. So who knows what's going to happen year 3? And now with revenues down I mean, that changed the game right there. This whole world situation we're in, man.
Brian,
Oh,
you're more connected to the professional, fishing than Eric and myself at this point. What have you seen or heard, based on some of the issues, the economy, things like that? Is there some shifts going on? Is some people hurting? What's your thoughts?
well, I mean, I could tell you from being around the Ike and Ellie camp, professional edge fishing. As soon as this stuff hit, they were on the front lines. And Mike has always been amazing about being in front, being ahead of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
When technologies, when new advancements, when things come along in the world, fishing and fishermen always seem to be 10 years behind. Ike's always been really good at being ahead of the curve, and that's where he's, big reason why he's where he's at. And I mean, just look at how many more podcasts have jumped off since Ike Live started.
Right.
Not that Mike was the first, because he sure as shit wasn't, but a lot in the last year.
Sure.
And it is what it is. But the word that came down was like, hey, from them to Ike Live to the Ike Foundation to, the professional edge fishing represents a bunch of different anglers.
Yeah.
A whole pile of anglers. And the word was like, now's not the time to disappear. Like, this economy's going to crash. It crashed back in 07 or 08.
Yeah.
A lot of people lost their careers. A lot of people lost a lot of money, a lot of sponsors. Now's not the time to sit at home and hole up. Now's the time to double down. Double down. Sponsors are going to be chopping heads. Let's not be the first.
Yeah. True.
So, that was their approach, and that's what they sent out to all the anglers that they represent for. And they're right. They're 100% right. Like, now's the time to work harder. Now's the time to work twice as hard for your sponsors and create content and so forth. So I could tell you that. As far as what's going on with MLF, we'll see. I've heard some things I don't think I should talk about, but
sure.
We'll see. We'll see. There might be some changes coming in that format. And, they bought FLW at a really bad time. They bought FLW and then everything crashed. If you think Bass is bleeding from not being able to have tournaments, MLF is bleeding double that because they have MLF and FLW not holding tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a casual observer from the outside. I'm not in the boardrooms. I get dribs and drabs of stuff, and I kind of observe, make my own opinions. But that's some of what I see. So, yeah, some tough times there, and there might be some changes coming.
Interesting.
Makes sense, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else?
Damn. What do we got? Oh, I'm the moderator. I'm sorry.
I mean, kind of.
I got to ask you this before I forget, Brian.
Yes, sir.
This is a serious question. This has kind of been a new thing we ask every guest now.
Okay.
If you were one bait, what would you identify as?
If I was one bait,
what would you identify as a bait?
I'm sorry, I got the answer.
I don't know. I want to hear it.
I'm messing with it, but I just had to pull it out.
10-inch power worm.
10-inch.
Yeah, baby.
Whoa.
I knew it was coming. I knew it would be power, baby. I knew it was gonna be power.
And
Hold on, let me get my wife. Let's testify. Honey. No, I'm kidding.
Now that was a good tradition. The only thing that would make this tradition better is if Eric brought out the June bug crankbait.
Well, upon request.
There it is.
There it is, man.
It makes its appearance every
Look
show.
at it, and it's glory, man, with them beautiful little red eyes, man. That's not easy doing that, bro, with nail polish. Damn, that's saucy.
Holy shit! So we have close to 400 people so far.
Although I think I got a new maybe.
Oh my!
Look,
wow.
Hold on, let me show it the same color. My God, this is a flat side DC. I'm a big bait guy. I'm a BDS 4 guy, but this is Look at that. It's the size of my palm.
That's giant, dude.
This is a CP bait, CP3. Travis knows about this bait.
Hey, you know what? I just saw
this
something.
Is the CP Big Humble. Dude.
That is
are
nice.
You kidding me? And it's a square bill. Flat side square bill. Craig Powers, because I don't know if you know the history of this bait for me. So I meet Craig Powers up at the Timonium Bass Show. Craig Powers is a Volsa carver. He worked and trained a little bit in East Tennessee with Sonny McFarland from Flat Shad. And he's telling me about the old P70, right? The one knocker and how he uses it and how he throws it in grass. And the rod that he's using is tripping me out. It's like it's small. And I'm like, no way, Powers, 14 pound. Come on, man. And then he shows me another rod and he's cranking flat sides with it, dude. And it's unbelievable. And so I get in touch with him. He goes, yeah, I make a bait. And I go, flat side bait. So we talked about flat side cranking. So I buy a good number of his baits. Mm-hmm. I go out with Pete Gluzik on the Upper Bay for a bass class because I meet Pete at the Richmond show that year. We talk about the Little Speedy from Jerry Lors. And I'm like, because I'm talking cranks handmade. He's talking cranks handmade. I'm going, I got to come fishing with you. Do you do a bass class? He goes, yes, I do. I'm like, I'm in. So I go to the Upper Bay. Dude, I catch a 5-inch change with him on a CP flat side. He's like, and I sent it to Craig Powers. So Craig and I have gotten tight over the years, and this is his monster bait. I've always wanted to get one. I've never been able. He doesn't make them a lot, so I'm pretty stoked to have this in my possession.
C2 goes, I lost control, Travis. We're back at crankbaits again. Getting back, Brian. So
no, actually, what you missed out on, Travis, was the story about the big humble and Craig Powers and the dean and Pete Kluzek, who he works with at Bass University, and the learnings about it's much bigger than crankbaits. So, you identify as a DT6. I thought you'd be excited about that, right? Aren't you still a DT6?
I do identify as a DT6.
Yeah, I thought so. So, God, that should give you wood, dude. If you really do identify as a DT6.
Fuck, I had so many good questions just now. And
write them down. Here's the book. This is how you do it. You hold a book, and you write the questions when I'm talking down with a pen and paper. It's easy, dude. It's in the operations.
Oh, here it is. Here's what I want to do, guys. As soon as shit gets normal, Brian, if you're willing, I want Brian and Epic Eric. Let's all go out in the boat, all three of us. Let's do an episode. Let's make it happen. That would be pretty cool. Because,
I'm in, dude. Let's
go. Brian, when we fished 2 tournaments now. The first time we were kind of getting to know each other. The second tournament was a blast. And then, every time we hang out, do you remember the trout derby we did at the Harrisburg show? That was freaking fun.
That was one of my funnest things ever.
Shit, dude.
Brian, this is the Power Pulse worm. I just had one on my desk I had to show you, man. Being remade, and if you're interested, with the pearl blue tail, dude. Tidal Water Special right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're more than crankbaits here, bro. I broke out an Oldham screw lock, Travis. Are you kidding me, dude? The game and the conversation is vast and wide.
That it is.
Yeah.
But we got to get Brian out on the Chesapeake here soon.
Let's go.
Oh, here's
ready, dude.
A couple questions, which I know the answer, but I want to dig a little deeper into this. Is Brian really a carpenter?
Yeah.
So what do you do, Brian? Like what do you do? Like what do you build, man?
Residential remodeling. We're gonna make this real simple. We don't have to overcomplicate shit.
Okay.
Residential remodeling, dude. You want your kitchen remodeled, your bathroom remodeled. I've built a few houses.
Dude, that shore house you were working on was like beautiful. Your work is exquisite.
A year and a half ago, we built a big house down the shore.
Man,
Jersey Shore, 3 stories, elevator, all that stuff. We don't do a whole lot of them. Mostly smaller stuff, and I'm happy with that. Smaller crew. Take for what's going on right now, for example. This shutdown happened. Work stopped. Mm-hmm. I'm self-employed. I'm my own company. Government doesn't have nothing for me. If I had a lot of overhead, I'd have a lot of problems right now.
Yeah.
So I've kept it small.
Smart.
And in situations like this, you keep your losses a lot smaller. So
is a lot of your business word of mouth, or is it advertised?
It's all word of mouth. We don't advertise. No
kid. So if anybody watching this that lives in South New Jersey or Central, they can get a hold of you if they want a new kitchen, right?
Yeah. that's what I prefer to do. And I've been doing it for a while, so I try to pick and choose a little bit more. Pick and choose the people I work with, work for, and that's a nice benefit that you get to do that. It's such a joy to work for somebody, and you're happy to go there, happy to see them in the morning, happy to put a big smile on their face as you're working through the project. That's awesome. When you're working for assholes, that kind of sucks. Right. So I try to avoid assholes.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, avoid assholes. There's my tip of the night.
Eric, what else you got? Anything?
Back to you.
Back to me.
Give me a second. I gotta.
Yeah, do your thing.
No, man. It kind of showed the baits I want to show tonight, so that's about it, man.
Good.
Good luck.
Shit.
You got any questions for me?
Oh.
Hold on, I got to pick up a phone call. Hello?
Oh, taking phone calls?
Hello?
Would you find that in the drawer?
Hold on, I got to get my antenna up. Hello?
There you go.
Let me call you back, man. I'm doing a show. Yeah, no, for real, man. I'm live right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you on my old Motorola. What's up?
The old Motorola.
Yeah, this
Motorola.
is the secret squirrel phone.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's that called, Eric? What was that one? The Blade? I can't remember.
Oh no, this was not the skinny blade. This was like, I don't know, the Star Attack. I don't remember, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know why I got it. It's a Nextel phone with a push to talk. Brian, you remember the Nextel push to talk?
Yes.
What's up?
I remember them assholes. You'd be in the store and they'd be like,
"Oh, dude!" I'd be in meetings at work, and finally I had to tell my buddies that, you can't do that, dude.
Hey,
I work in a corporate environment. Stop it.
Founders. Hey, Brian, how far away do you go to work? Like, what would be your?
Again, I try to keep it local.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Unless somebody's going to pay me for all that drive time, nobody wants to pay. So why do I want to add all that time?
Sure.
And gas money.
I gotcha.
Jersey Shore is a good hour away. That's like, an hour drive each way. That's about as far.
I gotcha.
All right, so let me plug a couple things.
Yeah, well, hold on. They want to hear about the torpedo before you start plugging.
No, torpedo. Yeah. Torpedoes sink boats. Torpedoes push boats. Kedo, not pedo. You wear a Speedo. He runs a Torpedo. And
go ahead, Brian.
American ships get sunk in World War II with torpedoes.
The show's yours.
Wears Speedo. Travis, do you wear a Speedo?
If you guys really want to know, I rarely wear underwear at all. There you go.
That's TMI, dude. With Lululemons.
That shit backfired.
I'm just saying.
Big time, dude.
Good for you, buddy.
Commando.
And Bird Dog shorts. By the way, Bird Dog shorts are freaking awesome. If they're not a sponsor of mine. Bird Dog shorts. All right, Brian, take it away. You had some.
You mean
things.
like underwear, Travis?
No,
shorts?
They're shorts. Just look them up. They're fun.
I have my own shorts, dude. I don't care.
You would like my Bird Dog shorts. I'm wearing them
No,
now.
I wouldn't, dude. I'm happy with my shit, dude. I don't need anything. I'm good.
All right.
Square.
All right, back to Brian. Sorry.
All right,
sorry.
So, Ike Live tomorrow night, Sunday night, we have.
And he cuts out. Eric, are you following? Are you still here, Eric?
Guys, Eric.
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just freezing.
Brian, start all over, man. For some reason, you froze and nobody else did.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you guys know who Christine Fisher is?
Yes. She's an Instagrammer, right? Kayaker.
No. How dare you?
I don't know her.
No.
Dude, she is as legit of an angler as there is out there. And we were touching upon the whole professional angler conversation earlier, and I don't think we went deep enough into it. But Christine she's a kayak fisherman. She fishes the big money kayak tournament.
Oh, Midwest Fishing.
She's like,
is that her?
Midwest Fisher gal.
Yeah.
Dude, she is legit. Like, I think she is one of the best things in fishing right now. Like, the chick isn't in it for anything else but the fact that she absolutely loves to fish, and she can catch them, and she wins events. Like, she wins 200-300 kayak events.
Dang.
She's the real deal, man. She's the real deal. I saw a video of her catch a giant muskie on a giant muskie plug with treble hooks, get that treble hook buried in her hand, pull the treble hook out of her hand, and then go back to fishing. I mean, dude, it was buried. It was bad. A big muskie treble
That's
hook.
brutal, dude. That's brutal.
She is one of the best things in fishing right now. Honestly, I'm a big fan of hers. Christine Fisher's going to be on tomorrow night.
Okay.
Robert
That's
Field.
exciting.
Yes, Robert Field, who's a YouTube guy, makes his living off of YouTube, makes his living fishing. Is Robert Field a professional angler? Again, adding to that conversation we started earlier. He fishes, not that he's tournament bass fisher, but that's what he does for a living. That's how he pays his bills. He travels around like the Guggen Squad does, like a lot of these guys do. You know, guys that... So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. Uh-oh.
Conversation. Oh, God. You guys there?
We're here, back. We're back.
We're back.
You're back. You're back.
Did you lose me?
Everything was good until, yeah, we're good.
Like he travels around to different places, like the Guggen Squad. He's a YouTuber. He fishes. Yeah, and that's how he makes his living.
Right. Well, I was saying, like, a guy like that, in my mind, is more of a professional angler than somebody that pays their money to fish the opens and has $5,000 in career earnings.
Sure.
Like, you're working on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, you're supporting your, you know, either father's paying your entry fees or you know, you've got a business that pays your entry fees or whatever it is. So I don't know. That's a whole topic.
No, that'll be a good one. So how often are you doing the live? See, like live, is it a regular schedule?
Well, we're going live. We started 2 weeks ago. We kind of had a downturn because, you know, they shut the office down. They shut the studio down for a while to kind of keep distance from everybody. We'll be live this Sunday, next Sunday, and the following Sunday, and then Mike heads back out on the road.
Sure.
Wow.
Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, you guys do a great job.
And
Man.
Thursday night, you're going live Thursday night?
I don't have
Thursday
to.
Nights, Trev?
Yeah, why?
Oh.
I can stop.
Oh, no. No, well...
Well, here's what happens. Stray Cats...
I'm not going to sue you or not.
Stray Cats goes Wednesdays. I was doing Wednesdays.
Oh.
Cats, not cats.
I call them Stray Cats.
Is the band.
They go every Wednesday, so I had to switch to Tuesdays, and then we wanted to add Thursday. What happens on Thursdays now?
Well, we're doing Bass U Live every Thursday
Oh,
from here until...
shit.
Oh, jeez.
Eat a dick.
And we're out.
Eat a dick, Pete
stop.
Glusick. Come on.
You ain't the first to say that. We got Brian Thrift this Thursday. He's going to come on and talk topwater fishing.
Fuck.
I'm out, Travis. I'm watching Brian Thrift live, so I want to win another prize
sorry,
pack.
Eric.
Hey, BTC.
Eric.
Hey, BTC. Would you say I'm one of the top winners of prize packs? I think I've won a few. New York Chris.
You're one of three. I'd put you in the top three.
Yeah, New York Chris probably more because he's been more loyal. And New York Chris has got me. He's faster than me on.
Really?
Oh my
Eric,
God!
how can you let that happen? How can you let that happen?
Because sometimes I don't tune in and my shit is slow, man. Like when I didn't have gigabyte speed. I mean, I was winning with freaking 12K dial-up.
Dude, I won a prize pack once. It was the best prize pack I ever won. So
I actually thought you didn't watch shows like that.
No, I do. Dude, I watched their show.
Once?
Yeah,
Once?
I got their prize pack. I got some Dr. Squatch soap, which is amazing.
Oh, you're like one of those closet watchers. You watch, but you won't admit you do. I'm proud to say I watch. No, you don't. You lying motherfucker.
I won a gift. I won a whole shit.
I mean, dude.
Eric.
Decide who you are. Do you watch Pro Fishing? Do you watch Bass University? Do you watch Ike Live? You tell me. I don't watch any of that.
I'll tell you what happens.
And you disdain. You have disdain for it. Not only don't you watch it, you have disdain for it. I don't watch anybody else's streams.
No, I'm busy is what I meant. I don't have fucking time.
Oh, so that's what you mean.
Yes. But I will tell you this.
Now,
when I go through my Instagram and I see Cliff Crochet all of a sudden on Bass University talking about something, and it stops right at the second I need to know what he's going to say next. I have to resubscribe to Bass University, pay my monthly thing just so I can hear what he says again.
Well, that's
happens
interesting
all the time.
To me, Travis. What's interesting to me about that is, damn, God,
Just
people
being
got to
honest.
hire you to take them out. I mean, what the hell, dude? You spend $300 on a combo. No, you spent $600 on a combo, or whatever you spent on a combo. You got $12K in rods and reels. Go learn on Bass U how to use them for less than how much BTC? $19.99 a month. How much is it to get Bass U TV? $15.99 a month. That's the best money you'll ever spend in bass fishing.
I agree.
Even pros like you can learn. And I say pros.
I've learned a lot from their fucking shit, Eric. I'm not.
So
what the fuck?
So what? You just don't want to pay the freight?
Promo code
530. Get 30 days for free.
Yep.
Man,
check it out, man.
I'm writing it down right now.
Seriously, like, for real, you can get great info off of YouTube. You can learn a lot of good shit off of YouTube. The absolute best, top to bottom, is on the Bass University.
No question.
It has to be. It has to be.
It is B.
Everybody tells me Tactical Bass and has all this great stuff. I'm sure they do. And I'm not talking any shit on them guys. They provide a lot of really good content. And a lot of people do. But Bass University pays the top anglers, the top tournament-proven anglers. What makes somebody better than somebody else? A tournament, a competition. That's how they decide who's the best baseball team. That's how they decide gets a gold medal. It's a tournament. That's how you decide who's the best. And Bass University pays the best for the best information, the best sneaky shit. So that's where it's at. And if you care to get that level of information and content, Bass U TV.
I agree.
Travis, you're glued into the comments.
I know.
You must be getting some wisdom on the comments. It's interesting.
Yeah. John goes, Travis is going to shut this live down. Brian, I know you're not you probably don't watch all 5 hours of us every freaking twice a week, but if you did, there's times in the conversations where I'll just fucking end this thing if it ain't going right. And I've been known to do that. We're not even close.
Doesn't like the way it's going.
It's just funny, the comments that are coming up right now. That's all.
It's funny you say if it's not going right, you mean for you.
No, dude, I mean, fuck, you've seen it all. You've seen it all.
It's pretty funny. We ended the show last week, and Travis didn't like the way it was going. We were jawing at each other or something, and he ended it. And then he goes, we're talking for like 10 minutes. He goes, I'm going back live because I'm reading the comments.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can read
He can read the comments at the end, and I go, fuck these people. We're coming back on right now then. Boom.
Dude,
and talk for another hour and a half.
Let me tell you guys something. I miss being able to do that.
Yeah.
We started doing Ike Live, and we were trying to figure out what the hell it was, and we didn't know what we were doing for the first year. And then, like, we would go on the air and do a show, and then we'd end it, and then we'd go out to the bar and start drinking and talking. And I'm like sitting here, and I'm observing. Did I get that right?
Yes, you got it.
Observing the conversation. I'm like, this is what we should have been doing on the air.
Yes.
Like, this is what it is.
Yes.
Like, it's just us hanging. I'm like, let's go back on, And finally we started going back on and doing after hours. And that's where we really discovered what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
it's a learning process, but you have a lot bigger sponsors than we got here at this show. So
wait a minute, we have sponsors?
Ike Live can do more damage for Mike than it can do good.
Right.
Wait. We have sponsors?
I mean,
what do we have together, Travis?
I don't know, man.
Friendship.
Don't fucking go there.
You mean you have sponsors?
No, I honestly have zero. I have zero. Listen, all I get, I enjoy the when someone sends me a PayPal, help support Smallmouth Crush, which we haven't had any yet tonight. Unreal, guys, come on.
Help support Epic Eric. Help support Epic Eric. You guys can send it in to ericgalasso@hotmail.com if you feel like it. I'm tired of you taking all the donations, man. I've had it.
Shit, I gotta make rent, bro. Come on.
I'm messing, man. You know I'm messing, man.
I know,
it's all good.
All right, what else we got? What's the promo code? I gotta write that in. What's the Bass U promo code?
Bass U Live 30.
Are you writing that, Eric?
I'm typing it
Okay, thank you.
faster than you can write it. Bass U Live 30.
Probably.
All right, probably. I'll write probably right behind that.
Yeah.
We're double checking at some point.
I'll tell you what. So guys are asking BTC, how would you rate his fishing?
Hey, where's the banner tonight for BTC's love on Instagram,
all right,
so
listen,
that people can follow him? What's how much show prep did you do today?
As Brian was saying earlier, what makes his
Number
what makes
27
the Ike live show in the
SmallmouthCrush
beginning was the
Operation
fact that they just winged it. They were at the bar. They were going live after hours. That's what we do here. We talk about whatever we want. If I want to watch Ozark until 8:27 and not get on, and then try to figure out how to get the Skype people on, and it's 8:33 and I'm 3 minutes late, I'm sorry. If I want to drink Tito's or red wine, or if I want to freaking start cussing, I'm gonna.
Hey, Travis,
okay, that's what we do here.
You got me to carry the content, bro.
Okay.
People want to see you talk lures and fishing. You got me, bro. It's all good.
I mean,
you can do whatever you
shit.
want, man.
I got a question.
Yes.
Travis, where are you at in Ozark?
I just finished it.
Did you? How many seasons is it?
3.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Where are you
I
at?
think I'm towards the end of season 2.
Okay. So it took me about 5 to 6 shows to get into it. And then you just couldn't walk away.
Yeah.
But
it's stressful as a mother, dude.
Yeah, but there's better. Dude, I don't know. I mean, we've all seen Breaking Bad, I'm sure.
Hey, BTC, you'll like this because somebody said break out the old jig with the slow fall head. There it is.
Dude, that's
remember that stupid thing?
Okie light.
I got it. The Okie light. Just so you just know what's up, Travis. Hey, you can't do that stuff. You don't care.
I can't.
But
I don't care.
But it's fun, man.
I can pull out a fucking pack of power worms and sniff the shit out of it, though.
You can. That was impressive. I was happy that you did that. Look at that weed guard, dude. Isn't that wild, man?
So,
look at that little weed guard in that thing.
So we had Matt. Dude. So we were talking about Ozark on the couple lives. Matt Pangraff from Bass Talk Live was on. Yeah, remember he started talking about how some pro was in the background scene of the video.
Oh, fishing! Yeah, fishing off the boat.
Yeah, he freaked me out big time.
That was cool, man.
Hey,
that's cool.
Hey, Dylan, thanks for the $10, by the way. Dylan hooked me up.
There you go.
Dylan
shout out to Dylan. Here's to you, Dylan.
There you go.
Almost as good as the stream comments are the text and the DMs, the private DMs I get. I'm sure you get some good ones too, Travis, along the way.
Holy
my
shit.
God, they're awesome.
Eric, we're well over 400 right now.
Of course, man. It's BTC in the house.
It's getting better and better, dude, every week. So next week, Tuesday, we're going to be going live.
My internet sucks.
You're all right, dude. You freeze up every once in a while, but it's fine.
Bradley Hallman.
Yes.
So it was Bradley Hallman that was on there?
Well, I think he was pulling our leg, but I don't know.
I see Bradley Hallman on the message board. You guys got me back?
Yeah, you're there, dude. We can
You're
hear
good,
you.
man. You're good.
Hey, so next week, Tuesday, we're going to be live. I'm going to try to get one of these co-anglers and do a co-angler special Tuesday night. Would you like that, Eric?
Sure, I'm happy to be here, man.
Maybe we'll get Sean on, or...
How about Ryan Ballman? Is he coming?
Man, if he could return a call, that'd be awesome. But we will get those...
Unbelievable.
I know. We'll get those guys on.
Grass controversy. Furnace Bay's on fire.
Thursday.
Burn it down, baby.
What time's Bass you going live on Thursday? No,
he froze again.
Motherfucker froze again. He didn't freeze. He froze like 3 times towards the end of the show here.
He's back.
Brian, what time does Bass U come on Thursday?
7 o'clock. Am it's my ass freezing?
Sometimes.
The hell, I'm gonna go kick my router.
Yeah.
Bass U is 7 o'clock and Ike Live tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Again, Christine Fisher, Robert Field, alcoholic beverages.
Yes.
Nice.
So Bass U's at 7, and I'm at 8:30. So technically, we could squeeze that in.
We can make it work.
All right. Because the next week, third.
I'll have to be leaving at 8:30 because I'm a Bass U loyalist, man. So you got me for.
No, we start at 8:30, Eric. You get Bass U for an hour and a half.
I might be a little late. Depends on if they ask the prize pack questions. I got to be there for that. Keep my reputation up. That's the
We're
only
giving a
way I
rod
can
away
get
next
free
week.
lures. Oh, I'm totally in.
We're giving away a cash and rod.
Oh man. So we have Beast Coast fishing next week, Thursday.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Shit.
Who that?
Dang.
Too many live
To the
streams.
Beast Coast.
They make some really awesome freaking baits.
Yeah.
Out of Connecticut. Good buddies. of
Okay.
mine. Yeah, they got some good shit. We're gonna talk to the owner. I gotta bust out another new handle of Tito's.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Northeast
Wow,
Maryland.
Brand dude, look at this could get good.
Northeast Maryland liquor store.
What do you do with the chopsticks? You gonna eat some Chinese right now? I love it.
No, Japanese.
Oh, what you got? Sushi? That's what I'm talking about. Damn,
Dude,
that
let me
makes
tell
me
you
hungry, bro.
This is amazing sushi, by the way.
Thanks.
Damn.
All right, we're getting a lot of good feedback on the show. We're at 420 live.
That's what I'm talking
People
about,
that
bro.
just wanna see us-
Are you a wasabi guy?
Yeah, I think we crushed the wasabi earlier. I don't see any in here.
Damn, man. Hey, Dave Scheid with the $20 Trump tokens to the local Conshohocken liquor store.
Damn. That's pretty funny.
Oh, Lee Burgess, you know I got the Strike King dancing eel, man. Come on, man. Don't make me go back in my tackle house and get that thing.
Dave, that's pretty funny. I
Oh,
can't
show.
believe. So, Brian, we got some kick-ass people that stick with us every freaking week to watch
Right
me
on, man.
to
That's
watch
awesome.
to watch me drink Tito's, listen to Eric talk about June bug color crankbait.
They're
and then-
really not here to watch you drink Tito's,
And-
Travis. I got some sad news for you, bro. That ain't it.
And then we got people tuned in to watch Brian eat sushi. I mean, America.
Dude, yo, Eric,
America.
Yeah.
I fished a tournament with Pete Glusick on the Delaware River a few years ago.
Yeah.
It was a fall tournament, and I talked him into it. It was just a buddy tournament type setup, like 6 boats, right?
Right.
And that's the problem with the Delaware. Delaware is so hard to figure out. Nobody likes to fish it, so nobody shows up. They all go to the flats where it's easy.
Yeah, right.
And right, just go lean on a butt seat and fan cast, catch 7-pounders. So I actually brought sushi as my snack, and and I remember I broke it out, and Pete's like, "What's that?" And he's like, "I've never had anybody eat sushi on my boat before."
I love it. Awesome.
It's fucking awesome.
The first time me and Jimmy Big Time went fishing, because I met him through some tournaments on the Upper Bay. And we got to know each other, and I'd helped him out with a career change. And so he's going to take me fishing on my birthday. This is November, and it's cold. So it's a blade bait situation, right? All the docks are out of the no-wake zone. We launched the boat, man. And literally, he's headed towards the first pole that I can cast to. Dude, I fired a cast. I mean, long distance, man. And I barely snagged one hook on the pole. I go, Jimmy, I'm snagged. He goes, we haven't even started fishing. You're snagged. So later in the day, we're blade baiting a very famous dock, right? So, and I break out my little lunch pail. Now, he doesn't see me do it, right? So I have on the back deck, spread out, I'm making some ham and turkey rolls. I'm putting some Goulden spicy mustard. I've got olives and pickles and crackers.
Wait. You brought all those as separate items?
I did, and making it on the boat, right? And he turns around and he goes, and he just looks at it on the back deck on a piece of foil. He goes, what the F is that? And I'm like, dude, that's lunch, bro. He was like, I've never seen anything like that, man. And I had my nice little snack pack lunch going, man. I hooked it up.
Dude.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, man.
Smorgasbord.
So you gave Pete his first experience of sushi on the boat, and I gave Jimmy big time my first experience of my little poo-poo platter on the back deck. Man, it's like happy hour time.
I did. And we started out on some of Pete's spots, which sucked.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Pete stops fishing the Delaware in like September maybe.
Yeah.
And I fish it when it gets really cold. And so his spots were okay, but we didn't catch them.
Yeah.
They were moving into some other shit. So I get them. I'm like, hey, I got something. If you want to make the run, I look at the tide charts. I look at what the tide charts where we want to run. I'm like, I think we can get there if we hustle. So we leave his shit, run all the way down to, what I got. And there's a window of when you can get in.
I bet.
It's tide restrictive. Basically, you're going underneath like a 4-lane highway or 6-lane highway.
Oh my God.
To get to the other side where there's a pond.
Right.
And so the water's got to be, you got to have high enough water that you can get through. The bottom of the boat's not dragging, but not too high where you can't clear on the top.
Sure.
So like I said, there's a window, and when you're bucking the tide, it makes it that much more difficult. It's
right.
Actually really, really, really. And if you saw a video, I guess it was a Going Ike video that I did with him a few years ago. Hunter Shryock filmed it.
Oh, nice.
We fished that spot out of John boats, but to run through it in a bass boat is super, super sketchy, dude. Like the current rips in there so bad. I used to run it in my Champion, and if you remember the old Champions, they sit really high in the water like this. Like a normal bass boat sits like this in the water. My Champion would sit like that. I used to have 265-pound Dave on the front deck, laying on his back, and he would wall walk against the top of the concrete.
Oh my
pushing
God!
The front of the boat down as I'm driving it and just hammering the throttle. Yes, fighting that current because the current is ripping
crazy,
through there that hard.
Dude.
It's insane, man.
Dude.
It's the most stressful thing. I swear.
I did it one time with no current, but it was like if you don't get in and get out, you're stuck. And dude, there were spider webs and snakes. It's not on the Delaware, on the Eastern Shore.
Oh, different one.
And it freaked me out. I'm like partial claustrophobic, dude. I was having a panic attack. I don't want to do that stuff, man. Dude, so anyway, you get in?
Dave's 265 pounds. He's laying on his back, and he's wall walking across the top of the thing, pushing the front of the boat down, because it's like, my trolling motor's almost hitting the seat, the top of the concrete.
Dude, that's
and
crazy.
The water's building up on the side of the boat as you're freaking hammering through there. It's so
that's
stressful.
like bad things can happen. Did you get in with Pete?
We did.
And?
Oh, we smashed them. We absolutely smashed them. And we ended up not winning the event. We got second because some guys caught a couple big ones.
Yeah.
But we caught the hell out of them. We caught what we could catch in there.
That's
we caught
awesome,
what it had to give.
Man.
Yeah.
Damn,
but
dude. That's epic.
I've caught like almost like 16-pound bag in there, which is kind of epic for the Delaware on a 5-fish limit. And then the stress of getting back out was so much that it was like never again. It was like the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. It's wild.
Dude, look at that jank that I caught with Big Jimmy Big Time that day. Oh, that's my cat.
A cat, dude.
Yeah, well, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
I lost my girl today, Travis, and don't fuck with me right now.
Sorry, buddy.
I thought you had Eric.
No, man. I'll show you my cat, man. Everybody, I lost my cat today.
Eric, I thought you had another.
She was a big part of my life, man.
Eric, hold up, Eric.
I
Eric.
had Oliver, my black cat, Ollie. He was the first to go last year after I lost my father.
Wait, is this the cat that you took for walks?
Yeah.
It fucking died?
Yeah, I lost her today, man.
Holy fuck, Eric.
Yep.
I'm sorry about that. Seriously.
No, I appreciate it.
Fuck, dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I told BTC. I know you're not a cat man, so I didn't really share it with you.
Well, yeah, but you share with me as fucking... He was walking with you last week.
Maisie, that's my black cat, Ollie, man. We lost him in February last year, man. He was my little Black Panther. He was my spirit animal.
Do you
man.
have any other cats?
No, man. That's it.
Oh,
no more litter boxes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Never give up. Get back in there. Eh?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you know I will, man. I can't be without it, man. That keeps me balanced. Keeps me. I like them.
That's why you were. Yeah, that's.
They're little hunters. They're little hunters, man. It's really cool. I like the way they stalk.
I was wondering why you didn't text me today or anything. I was like,
yeah.
What's up with E today?
Yeah, man.
Shit,
Thanks,
bro.
everybody.
I'm sorry, dude.
I appreciate that.
Fuck.
No, you know
like
what?
I'm mad at myself right now for picking on you last week. That was terrible.
Well, you'll learn when you love something.
Yeah.
Have you ever loved something really hard?
I had a German short hair, a German short hair
Yeah.
pointer. Yeah.
You probably remember how tore up you were when you lost him.
Yeah.
It's nothing. There's nothing in the world like it, man. A relationship with an animal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was just Maisie speaking to me, man. She had to get in the show. I've shown a lot of pictures on this show, BTC, and I've never thumbed it to another picture.
No.
That's just Maisie talking to me right there. Yeah, man. Rest in peace.
Wow.
Now you know what? I really appreciate cats. They maintain their dogs completely kind of give in to the like they made a deal. They're like, yeah, we're making a deal with humans. Dogs they went from being wild animals, wolves, to like they domesticated themselves and they become super loyal and I fucking love dogs, man. And I miss my dog terribly,
Yeah. Yeah.
Same time, like I kind of appreciate how cats still keep one foot in the wild. They're like,
That's right.
all right, I'll crash here, I'll eat your food, I'll shit in your house and all, but don't get it twisted, man. I'll still eat you if you die on me. They still like if that bird gets out of the cage, it's done.
Oh, I love that wild.
They maintain that wild edge.
I love that wild part of them. I think that's why I'm drawn to them, man. It's like they're less domesticated and they got their own thing. You got to work a little harder for their love. They're fascinating to watch. I like how they hunt, man. Yeah, man. I taught both my cats to sit, shake, and stand up and beg for food. That's pretty cool.
Wow,
for a treat.
That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, man. People are like, you could do that only for food. I could trick them, but no, I'd have to give them a treat to do it.
Did they teach you how to lick your balls?
I asked, but I couldn't get there. I'm just not flexible enough.
All right.
Yeah, man. No,
let me know if you find out. I'm curious.
I think it's almost impossible. Not that I've tried. I'm just picturing. Either. I don't think you can.
Me either.
I don't think you would want to. Anyways, this show just went way the fuck off base here. That's all right.
Hey, forget about it.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, let's see what we got. Do we got peeps still watch? Holy shit, we're still over 400. Damn.
Well, let's hang in there. Hey, I'm gonna run.
BTC. Wait, one more thing.
Grab a
I'll
drink.
show you, man. I've been looking for this E1 like in a fire tiger color from Ed Chambers because I didn't want to get anything. I just want a natural Ed Chambers bait and like a fire tiger. I got my fire tiger splatterback on an E1, man. I'm so stoked for this color because his chartreuse blackbacks were not true chartreuse to me, but he painted that like I wanted. So, and that's one of his. That's an 18. That's like one of Ed's last baits, man. Like that's pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Eric, how many lifetimes would it take you to throw all your crankbaits?
Man, I'd probably have to come back in as a full-time touring pro and still not get it done. Four times. Yeah. I'm actually gonna do a lot of selling this summer, so I'm gonna thin out the herd.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
How about your boy, bro?
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I'm up.
He's not a bass fisherman, man. He's got his own scene, and that's all good. I never tried to push him into fishing. He had. I call it like the summer of Senko. It was like Senko summer for him, dude. He got to be a Senko little master, man. I put that fool on the Senko bite, and he was hitting the ponds every day with his buddy up the street, and he had the feel for the real man. He outfished me one day, and I'm like, that's so cool, man, to see my son do that, man. It was a blast, and he enjoyed it while I was there. But he found other interests, which is totally cool.
Eric, I think Brian meant, how about your boy? Like,
oh, you mean you?
Yeah. Like, and first of all, Brian, I think I would be in line before you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
definitely.
I get to pick and choose.
For sure.
Well,
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, seeing as how you've done so much
right.
for me, I guess I could be a few things.
BTC, go grab a drink. I got a serious question to the viewers. So I went on the bay after a guide trip the other day and decided to, because we caught some mega yellow perch. I'm talking 12 to 14 inches on chatterbaits. Dude. I went back out and got me some dinner. I also ended up catching.
Hey, how do you cook them, Travis? I'm really curious. Like when you do catch the perch, what's your recipe that you like the most?
Well, I like deep fried fish, but I understand that if you eat deep fried food, you're gonna die. Okay.
Okay.
That's period. You will die if you eat deep fried food. So.
Well, Travis, I got news for you. We're all gonna die.
Well, I mean
die sooner.
Yeah, you're gonna have some major health issues if you continue to eat anything fucking fried in oil, guaranteed.
Fair.
So,
okay, brother.
So what I've been doing is baking. Like if I catch a bunch of walleye, I'll bake walleye. If you put some butter in it and salt and pepper and maybe a little bit of seasoning here and there, some dillweed. What else?
Dillweed.
Walleye tastes awesome baked. And I love fried food. I haven't eaten fried food in 4, 5, 6 years now, but air fryers are good. I'll do some gluten-free breaded crumb flakes and stuff, and I'll air fry it as well. But that would be my total top picks for. But my question is to the viewers: have you guys ever eaten any white perch? Because I caught
delicious.
I caught a ton of them, about this big,
Travis,
good size.
Super
for real.
Sweet. You'll love them.
Dude,
love them.
If I'm gonna like them, I'm in trouble because I can go
You're
out.
Gonna like them.
I can catch a shit out of white perch as well.
You're gonna love them. They're very tasty.
So I brought back about 30 white perch and about 20 freaking jumbo perch yesterday. So here I am. I'm in a certain area. I'm not going to divulge where. There's 40 fucking bass boats 50 yards from me. And I know all the guys. There's some elite pros out there. There's some FLW pros. There's Bassmaster Classic contenders there. There's everybody's in the group.
Like Gray Buck.
Yeah, all those guys, dude.
Navina,
yeah, they're all out there. And they're all talking. They're all yelling at each other, having fun, right? Just fucking fun fishing because there's no tournaments. Nobody cares, right? And I'm like 100 yards away just cracking on the fucking perch, dude. And I can hear all their conversations. I heard somebody go, I think that's SmallmouthCrush over there. I didn't give a shit, dude. I was throwing the fucking bobber. Everybody's chucking chatterbaits, and I'm throwing a bobber and a nightcrawler, just wrecking them, dude.
Who had more fun and got a bonus meal?
Yeah,
you did.
Well, I heard. Well, a couple guys caught some big ones. I heard. There were good
ones caught today.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Gray Buck caught a giant the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, I talked to him when I got back at the launch, and he was picking my fucking brain. What do you throw for perch, Travis? So I told him.
You're perch-tastic.
No, here's what I do.
We were going to name your Great Lakes boat the Perch-tastic.
So here's what I do. I like to throw.
By the way,
I like to throw a 2.8 Kitech to locate the schools of perch, and then I do like to use live bait once I find them. Yeah.
Right.
There you go. And dude, I love eating fish. I like that I can. I like to deer hunt, and I like to find food for myself. So anytime I can get food outside the grocery store, for some reason it just feels extra special to me. And so I like to keep fish. I like to eat snakeheads. I like to eat walleye, and I like to eat perch. You know,
right on.
Fucking air fried perch with a bunch of fucking good tartar sauce. There's nothing like it, or ketchup. I don't know if you guys like to eat fish with ketchup, but that might be a Wisconsin thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
Does it? Yeah, you gotta try it,
Ketchup?
dude. Yeah, dude, ketchup.
On fish.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like, why not tartar sauce?
That too, but sometimes I feel back in Wisconsin, back in the day we deep fried everything. So you catch bluegills, perch, walleye, you're deep frying the shit out of it, and you're dipping it in ketchup. True story.
Yeah, no, I got you, man. But if you put a little horseradish in that ketchup, you make cocktail sauce.
True.
And then you don't have to apologize for what you're talking about.
I'm a huge fan of horseradish sauce, dude. Big time.
Boom.
Yeah.
We cocktail sauce.
I bought a buffalo last fall, and we've been eating a lot of buffalo, and for some reason I like buffalo without. So normally like a deer, like venison, it tastes fine. Some of the cuts aren't as good, so I do like horseradish sauce. But on the buffalo, I don't really. I guess that's a bad example. I haven't used too much horseradish sauce, but horseradish on meat's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
No question.
Now the comments just keep coming in, dude. I keep hearing beeps in my ears. I'm trying to catch up to everything.
All right, let's talk to the people, bro.
Well, we're at a record high of viewers so far. Well, for tonight, anyways. Eric, are you watching any of this?
I was kind of DMing with some folks, man. Just
extending wearing pants.
Extending their condolences. Yes, he's wearing pants. Lululemon, right? You got turned on to Lululemon?
No, he went wearing Lululemon.
What is that?
Yeah,
His
exactly.
wife wears. They're yoga pants that Travis wears.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He wears yoga pants when he's fishing.
Shout out the yoga pants.
That's Z-Man made a color after Travis called yoga pants.
It's a good color.
I've seen you catch them on him.
Love it.
Yep.
Yo, so I fished a tournament yesterday.
My God.
What happened?
So we did a little 3-man head-to-head derb.
Okay.
The Yacker got you, didn't he?
The Riz, yeah.
The
we
Riz.
drove an hour, 40 minutes up to North Jersey and fished Spruce Run. And Rich was in his Triton bass boat. I was in my tracker.
Baddest
PF
small
16.
boat ever.
It's a pretty badass tracker.
Dude, it's badass.
And then we met Charles up there, Charles Doherty, who was in his Hobie. So it was, head-to-head head derb. We catch, photograph, release, ran it on the Fish Donkey app.
Oh, that's cool. I read about that. That's cool, dude.
Yeah, so I've been to Spruce Run one time. It was a couple years ago in December, and we went to the Rocks and through Binsky's. Rich had never been there, and Charles, that's his home water. But Charles is in a Hobie or in a kayak.
Right. How big is this? How big is this pond? How big is this lake?
Spruce Run's big.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's big. It's like Rich ran his batteries dead on his Triton pretty damn quick, and he was toast.
Wow.
I have a really good rig for electric only because I have the Torpedo on the back, 5-horse electric motor with a 24-volt lithium battery.
That's crazy.
Plus a 4-Trex on the front, a 36-volt 4-Trex. So I got 5 batteries in the boat. I got a lot of juice. It's a heavy little boat, but, it's set up for electric only stuff. And then Charles was his yak. So Charles had a massive home field advantage. But he was in a kayak and we were in boats. At end of the day, it took me a while to find some fish. I finally got on a bank that had fish on it, started figuring stuff out. By then, Charles had a good lead. Made it interesting. Charles ended up, at the end of the day, weighing in 82 inches. I had 73.
Oh, you're right there, 45. Dude. What? Oh, BGC. I was there. Did you fish clean, though? Did you fish clean?
No, not even close.
Not even all right,
close.
so talk to me about the bite. What stage were the fish in?
They were up on the bank. So the water was high at Spruce, or what it looked like to me to be high.
Yep.
Because there was flooded brush. There was flooded brush everywhere. There was brush piles in 4 to 5 foot of water. So it looked to me like it was high. I had been there one time. I was there before. It was super, super low. So I feel like it was high or at least normal.
Sure.
But it was flipper's delight, man. It was. I mean, you know.
What's your flipping beta choice, bro? What's your flipping beta choice?
I was throwing a mini flip. You know,
Nice.
I was throwing a little jig, little 3/8 mini flip.
Nice.
And,
Trailer? Can you divulge?
Actually, right now I got an Elastec on there, and I've had it on there for a month.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is. And I won't say it's like my favorite trailer, but it won't die. So I'm like, well, fuck it. We're going to stick with it, dude. You know, it doesn't have a ton of action. And I put it on when it was colder because I don't want a ton of action when it's colder.
Sure.
It's getting warmer, but the trailer won't give up. So I'm like, all right, bro, we're just going to ride.
All right, 10 bites. How many do you land?
I land at 5.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you so when you say 10 bites, did you ever set and you're playing the fish for a moment in time and then it's just it's off?
Oh yeah, I hung up a couple up high in a branch, in a brush pile. Crack, get him up there, and he's up in the bush, and then comes off.
Dude,
I broke off a good one. I threw there's trees, big overhangs, and I ended up putting on a pink 48, which is a missile baits 48. Basically, I was throwing it like a pink floating worm, like the old school pink floater. Mark Daniels did this in an MLF event recently, throwing I think he was throwing
this one right here. I got you, man.
Methylate, man, fucking on it.
Don't
I
even,
48
man.
On there, and dude, you could skip that thing a mile. I was able to skip way back under this overhang.
Wow.
And somebody that's better, like a North Carolina guy, would have thrown the jig under there and caught the fish.
Sure.
My skipping a jig skills ain't there.
Mine
I grabbed
either.
the spin rod and slid it all up under there.
You
know what I mean?
Dude, you were there for the W. So did you ask the kayaker, did he fish clean? Or did he kind of have a 50%er kind of day too? Or did he not divulge? I mean, I'm just curious on the tournament recap.
He's a salesman for the Iconelli's Pro Edge Fishing, Charles.
Oh, okay. That's who it is. All right.
Charles was on his phone. Charles took 2 business calls during the day, two conference calls, and Charles still beat me. So, yeah.
That might have gotten him to slow down. He's got his earbuds in. He's still making the cast. He's soaking it.
Think kayak pedals over here. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm running like a madman trying to find fish and.
Dang, man. But still, man.
Fun, though,
right
man.
there, bro.
It was fun. I want to get back there, dude.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Something happened in the comments. Like, we got bombarded, Eric. I can't even.
About what?
I want to know about the perch, and then we started talking about yoga pants, and then Lululemon, and then they're asking about.
But that's how it goes tonight, man. Try to catch up if you can.
The John boat. What's in the cup?
Whiskey, baby. It's a Leonard Skinner song about that.
Oh shit!
Nice, man. You're like
Brian. The last time we hung out, we were at the Cash and Rods booth in Philadelphia Fishing Show, and we were drinking that whiskey you bought. What the fuck was it? Oh, and he froze. Look at that, Eric. You see that?
Dude, man.
He's frozen.
He's licking his whiskey lips.
And then he's done. He'll be back in 10 seconds, guys. Hold on.
Exactly. That's what happens.
But here's what happened, Eric. So,
there
he is. There
he goes.
And then
I must have froze up, huh?
And then BTC goes, "Hey, Trav, you want some fucking pickles?" I go, "Yeah, I love pickles." He gives me the hottest pickles he bought. And all they did was just wait to see my reaction after I bit into it.
Was it like a habanero pickle?
Oh, it was bad. Yeah.
Or was it a ghost pepper?
It was
pickle?
bad.
Oh man! Wow.
It was bad, dude. It was bad. I brought it home and gave it to my wife.
Did you? Oh, did she love them?
I have it. She loves that shit.
Oh man, there are people that are into hot food,
much.
Right? Yeah.
It was too much. Sorry, Travis.
That's fine.
I owe you, buddy.
I like hot stuff. I need to be prepared for it. Don't hand me some pickles thinking, oh, I'm going to grab a bunch and everything's going to be fine afterwards. You know?
Yeah.
Travis, how's your flow going, bro?
It's fucking long, bro. Yeah.
Let me see your flow, dude. Come on. You got to show the flow, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's getting long, bro. You keeping the sides tight, dude?
Dude, I haven't gotten a haircut since before the Classic.
You're not doing any cleanup on the sides at all?
No, I don't want to. I just want to let it go.
But your hair is growing slow, man. You got to get nutrified, dude. My hair is growing way faster than yours. What's up? And you're younger than me.
Yeah, I'm nutrified.
Low T?
And you're properly nutrified, dude. I know you're eating the right shit.
Eric, the reason why
is your hair growing so slow? I'm concerned.
The reason why you have a lot more
low T.
No, it's not. I bought that.
I think it is.
No, here's what happened.
You got low T, bro. You need to bust out some weights and get them chicken. You need to get them matchstick legs like tight and strong. You need to work the leg muscles, man. He's gonna go pump out something on the. He's gonna pump out some weights, man. He needs to get the T going. He got low T, bro. His hair should be way longer.
He's gonna go unplug the stream. He's going unplug.
It's starting to go sideways, man. It's over, guys. Hey, guys, thank you very much for tuning in.
So
next time.
Guys,
we'll see you on the
send
water.
Your money in.
Hey, listen.
Help Travis out. Help
Travis
out
needs
So listen. I was on
Guys, send your money.
I was on Instagram back in March, and an ad came up about how I might have low testosterone. Okay.
Oh God.
And so I start looking at the video, and it took me to another link, and it was like a 20-minute video, and the guy was really like hardcore about the foods that will make you lose testosterone and how it's important when you reach a certain age. And so I bought a 3-month supply of test boost.
And how's it going? It's not working.
This is my
Your hair should be fucking flowing.
This
dude.
is my last.
Actually,
I take 3 of these a day, and
no wonder you're so damn angry, dude.
And
here's the deal: it's working on your anger, but sucking for your hair and your muscle growth.
Yeah. So far, I have not been able to feel a difference.
Well, I don't want to ask the personal question, but.
Well, what is that? It's not just about your erection
I'm just
and
gonna
stuff like
say
that.
When you know, man.
No, I know what you mean. Bro, I wake up with an erection every fucking morning, okay?
I'm gonna go get a rum and coke after that one.
Shout out to Travis.
Hell, dude. Yeah, shout out.
Oh, fuck. The comments are going to get crazy here in a second.
You started it now, bro. Ignition. You just added rocket fuel to that fire.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Stens.
I imagine, is that how your day goes, though? I just want to know, like, you're on IG, you see an ad, you go down that rabbit hole, YouTube, it goes sideways. I think it is.
Yeah,
You got an issue.
I bought 3 new pairs of shorts, 2 shirts, and a couple button-downs off of Instagram ads this week. That's how bad it got.
Holy crap.
What would you buy?
Like, some cool fucking shit, you know.
You are a fashionista. Fashion's very important.
And I bought a iPhone and an iPad holder for your desk off of Instagram ads. I get stuck in those Instagram ads, dude. I'm a sucker for them. I admit it.
Really?
Yeah, I get caught up in Instagram ads bad.
I got my phone on a RAM mount right now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's strapped to a chair.
Even better. I love it. That's MacGyver for you right there, bro.
And Dan, that's not from InfoWars. This is something else. It's distributed by Sculpt Nation.
I don't know if you can see that.
Hold on. Yeah, dude. That's cool, dude. That's very cool. Look at you, man. You got your little studio set up on the deck, man. How nice is that? That makes me happy.
Wish I had service out in the garage, dude.
Oh, yeah, man. That's where you did the boat build, right? That's where you did your boat build, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris goes waking up to pee with morning wood sucks. That's why you just go in the sink so you don't have to worry about hitting the toilet.
Dude, thank you. Travis. I knew we were brothers.
Fist pump
I mean,
that.
bro. I mean,
Yeah,
as a
dude.
tall dude, right?
You
right?
just piss
You're
in the
tall,
sink.
I'm tall. Yeah, you just piss in the sink.
Guys,
Bending down and trying to hit that shit.
if you don't do that, you're missing out. You're not living until you piss in the sink.
You just put your balls on the countertop.
Yes.
Let the rest of it hang over.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, you save on water if you have to flush. Your water bill's going to go down.
This is kind of like why we don't have sponsors, I think.
It's environmentally conscious.
If you ever thought you were getting sponsors, they're gone at this point. All they got to do is watch episode 37.
Here's the thing. If like somebody brushed their teeth and left a big spot of
piss it right off
in the sink, they said that, you know, just hose it off, man.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a rum and coke.
Holy
so what else
fuck,
we got?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to catch up to the comments. Oh, fuck. That might be a true story. It might not. Just saying.
True story. So I want to go back up there, dude.
Where at?
The jig bite was on. It was Spruce Run, North Jersey. Oh, dude, North Jersey's got it. The South is so fucking South Jersey sucks.
Have you been to Thousand Islands yet, Brian?
No.
What's it going to take to get you
North
up there?
North Jersey is 10 times better than South Jersey, and everything in New York is 100 times better.
What's it going to take to get you up there this year?
Let's go.
I mean, I know you're a busy guy.
I'm busy, dude.
It sucks. It sucks. There's so much going on. I know, but you're welcome to come. All you got to do is call. You know what I mean? You got to.
All right. Well, tell me when you got a window, dude. Try to give me a little notice.
July, August, September.
Okay. Like my spring is my busy time. Yeah. You know, as soon as income tax checks come back and it starts getting warm, my phone blows up.
Sure.
I've seen one bass spawn in like the last 10 years.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, that's just how it is. I prefer fall fishing because I have the opportunity to. Mm-hmm. But I don't get to fish much in the spring because I'm just busy. But
sure.
Okay. I ain't gonna live forever. Got to make some time for it.
Yeah.
Dude, how bad does it suck that there's no iCast this year?
Oh, so yeah.
Dude, that's like, I am so massively disappointed.
So yeah, I was planning on going. So I missed it. I don't go every year like you do. The last time I went, the first one I went to was in Vegas, which was a blast. Zero sleep. Then it was Orlando, and that was still fun. But then it's been a couple years, and then the group at Filthy Anglers. I don't know if you know any of those guys. Are good guys.
Yeah.
They invited me to come down. They said they throw a pretty big party. They're like, you got to come down this year. So I had it marked. I wasn't guiding those 3-4 days. I was like, I'm going.
I saw you in the airport, Travis. That's where I met you.
Really?
That's where I met you in the airport on the way to iCast.
Okay, yeah.
Don't you remember?
Sorta.
Huh? What? Travis, you know, you've had this experience more than once on this show, dude.
What's that?
Where you don't remember how you met people, man. I'm like, you got memory issues, man. What's going on? You need to neutrify that brain, bro.
Mark goes, I usually don't piss in the sink until I'm drunk.
Well, that too.
Maybe that's where I started, but
yeah, I love pissing outside. If I could piss outside, I would do
that. BTC.
What?
BTC and Travis. Here's to Maisie, man. R.I.P. girl.
Cheers, homie.
You're resting easy now.
Cheers, buddy.
To my girl and my pops and my Ollie. And
dude,
my mom.
Yeah, it's been a rough year.
Dude, brutal, man. Brutal 3 years for me. Hardcore.
My dad's in a fucking urn in Florida.
Man.
I haven't been able to bury him yet because of this shutdown shit.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, bro. Man, are you going to do something like, what was special to him? You know what I mean? My dad loved the ocean. He loved the water. He loved landscape because he was kind of a landscape artist, man. So I got some ideas. We've already done several things in places that me and my brother, and that was beautiful, man. Beautiful way to show him reverence, you know?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. 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 Good stuff.
Wow.
All right, what's up?
I don't know. I'm just trying to catch up here.
Get us off of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Brindley's Gold, man. Shipwreck Gold is my rum of choice, man. Have you ever had it? BTC?
No.
Yeah, it's
Nah.
really good. Good.
Captain and Coke.
Yeah, that's my second drink of the year.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. Chris goes, how about the Ike live parties at the Classic? Let's hear the stories. We got a few.
Wow.
Very disappointed last Classic.
Why?
We didn't have one.
BTC, you need to bring it back. Do whatever you can to bring it back.
I agree, man. I don't know. You know, we didn't have one this last year. I don't know why, but whatever.
It's always a nice way to close. I mean, Sunday's like, damn, we got to do this all over again. We've been at it 3 days. I mean, for at least for myself, I know, Brian, you work hard during the Classic. No doubt.
I do.
Oh, my God.
Very hard. Very hard. Like during the day,
I
you're dealing with shit, actual real business stuff where we just kind of
Yeah,
roam
just
around.
trying to maximize. Yeah, I'm trying to maximize my opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We get down there. I have the availability of all the professional anglers, all the people in the industry, and I want to you know, shoot 100. I want to do the best I can to get the right people, to get the right interviews, to set up my people, you know, my guys, Ike, Pete, whoever I got there. You know, I just want to maximize the opportunity, and so yeah, it's a little bit of pressure, and I love it, dude.
Hey, Brian,
I love
that booth that you guys set up was the best booth, I bet, in Classic history. Nothing
Yes.
compared, dude. It was such a brilliant move, that tiny boat, to have it there and broadcast from it, man. I just thought that was outstanding,
Really?
man. I love what
Thanks,
you do.
man.
I love what you do. I just think you're the best producer in the business, man. I mean,
Well,
the way you
thank
wrangle
you.
people, I mean, I just, your whole thought process and how you want to drive things. And I think you're the unsung hero up there, man. So my hat's off to you. I've enjoyed every stream you've ever done. I think you've been there for every single show from the beginning. And man, I'm tipping the hat because I know what kind of work goes into trying to put on an organized live show versus, you know,
Thanks,
open
man.
topic. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Cheers to you, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you.
Eric, I remember when BTC drove that boat down to the Classic this year. It was me, Riz. It was three.
Right.
Yeah, dude, remember? We called each other at like 3 a.m.
Like a caravan.
And we're like, where are you
That's
at?
so
We're
cool.
all like within 20 miles of each other. Like,
That's so cool.
and we all started, we did a 3-way call, and we
That's
fucking
awesome.
stayed on for like 4 hours just talking.
I mean, but that's
We did,
the
man. That
best
call
thing
went
ever,
forever.
man. That's the best thing ever, man. I mean, you know, Travis driving up to New York with you, man, was just a gas through the night. You know, I fucking fell
Yeah,
asleep,
yeah.
woke up, almost hit that deer.
Right.
I mean, just the stories, talking about life. I mean, you know, that's what life's about, man. Is making memories like that
Yeah.
and the bond and the, you know, I think that's what's special about this fishing community, the bonds that you form with your bass fishing brethren. You know what I mean? There's some good people in the business, man. Good people in the sport.
Scott goes, this guy, BTC's been eating for the last half hour. Well, he's hungry.
And
Yeah,
I tell
I
you
just
what, man,
realized
dude's thin as a rail too, man. He's
know.
buff, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, it's crazy. BTC, he burns it up as he's working.
Yeah.
I'll try not to chew anymore.
No, that's fine.
Sorry about that,
Hey,
Scott.
we've had some worse guests as far as noise goes.
Oh,
Ryan
Salzman is the
Salzman,
worst.
yeah.
Yeah. Ryan
Oh.
Salzman, like a bull in a china shop, dude. I've never heard noise like that. And I think when we pointed it out, he tried to get even noisier
I know.
and turned it up like 5x, man.
I know.
What's up with Salty? What was he doing?
Fucking just, he's
Oh,
always
man.
loud, dude. He's so fucking loud.
Peas and chicken and
He got
moving his
got
stuff
bit
around.
by a deer tick in his wiener for real, and ever since then he can't eat like regular food. So he's got to eat. He can't eat red meat.
Oh, he's got that one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got a buddy who got that shit.
Really?
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, it's not Lyme disease. He got, I don't know the name of it, But yeah, it's
Okay.
That's fucking terrible, man.
Remember?
And he can't.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll mess you up. Eric and I went to Alabama this spring. Well, after the Classic, Eric came down, and
last minute notice. He goes, dude, can you come? Beast Coast is out, and I'm like, dude, I'm so there.
so
And
he,
literally, what, 14 hours?
yeah,
man? Just
so
like,
so he
that was
rolls
so
in,
awesome.
so he rolls into Alabama, and I wake up and I go, dude, I'm freaking out because I already talked to Ryan. I know he's got issues with deer ticks. I wake up, dude, and I look in the mirror. I get out of the shower, I look in the mirror. I'm like, I got a fucking bruise or something on my fucking stomach. And no, it was a fucking deer tick buried in me. And
Really?
Yeah, so I freaked out, dude.
No, you didn't freak out with me. You were like,
I took it.
no deer tick's going to take me down.
Well-
I'm not going to the doctor. And I'm like, dude, I mean, like, just think about Salsy, man. You better go get it checked out. And so you were like all bucked up, like, oh, no little insect this big is going to take me down. That's the stance you took with me.
Yes, but
Now, did you?
10
truth.
minutes prior,
Truth.
Eric, 10 minutes prior in the bathroom, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking in the mirror with the tweezers, and I'm like, I'm grabbing this bitch out, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? What the head's still in me? And then I'm on Google, and I'm comparing deer ticks and what they look like and what kind it is.
You didn't tell me that. You were all like Mr. Bravo. You're fine, man. It was no big deal.
But then I came out of my room, I'm like,
So there's the private Travis Manson thoughts, and then there's the public persona. Now we learn.
I never went and checked it, nothing. I don't give a fuck. No deer tick's gonna check me out. I didn't go to the fucking doctor, Eric. I did not.
Maybe that's why your hair's not growing.
Maybe. My fucking hair is growing. Look how
No,
tall
it's
that
not,
is, bro.
dude. You got low T. You got a problem. Your hair should be way longer.
No.
No, dude, it's not much longer than it was in March. I don't know what's
Look at
going
the
on with you,
size.
man. I'm actually worried for you. My shit's flowing, dude. I got like wispies coming
No,
out
you
now.
don't. Let's see.
Dude, I already showed you, bro. Look at this fucking man.
That's how you
here.
always
Look at this.
look. That's how you always look.
No, dude. It's mopping, man.
Ah.
I have to like use twice as much shampoo.
I don't care. I want it to grow. I want to be a Seth Fighter
I want it
type
to
of
grow for you too, bro. You'll never get there. You
Sure I
got 5
will.
years of growth to get the Seth Fighter.
bullshit.
I'm making the prediction now. It'll take you 2 years to get the Seth Fighter block.
You don't know this about me, Eric. My hair grows super fast. I get a haircut every month.
What are they cutting off that much, man?
Oh, these fucking comments.
Oh. I'm totally going hippie, man. I'm gonna grow it like I did when I was like 12, man. That shit is coming out. It's starting to get all like yeah.
Z Bates says he cut his hair twice since the Classic.
Well, he's a young man, Travis.
And maybe you know what? I don't need this stuff. I thought I did from Instagram, but I don't. Okay, I'm good. Just so you know.
Travis,
They got me.
I got a guy. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
The good stuff.
Like the
I got a guy.
He's talking about the good stuff, bro.
no, like this guy was serious. Like,
Yeah, he's serious.
okay,
Let me know. So, what else you want to talk about?
I don't know. I mean, fuck, this was a good show.
Prove it.
We're still at the 400 mark, so
Ah, shit. Well, fuck it.
I mean,
Um,
I don't know. Guys, let us know in the comments here. I know we've been sucking at the comments tonight, but
Stem cells.
is Sean around?
Stem
Where's
cells.
Sean? I haven't seen Sean at all comment tonight.
Sean Lai just commented, dude.
All right,
Come on,
I
catch
haven't
up,
seen
bro.
him. Who else are we missing? M.
Oh,
Jones,
man, everybody's
M. Jones.
here. Dan Hancock, O2 Man, David Brown, Kuda, B. Shane, man, Jay Henfish.
Where's M. Jones?
Aaron Turner, man, Rich Shackleford, I mean, Z. Baitco, Shadow Basson, TK's on, CG3, man.
All right.
Matthew
All
Cadet,
right.
David Brown,
All
Aaron
right.
Turner, Jamie Newton, man. Shadow Basson.
needs a
You want me
rat
to keep
tail.
rolling, man? Dude,
Hella
come on,
Bass.
dude.
There he is.
Oh, every Wild Bass Man's in the house. Chris Flay, Dylan. I mean, I'm seeing all the regulars or how do you say it? Regulars.
Regulars.
Yeah, they're all here, bro. Sound off if you're still here, man. Did I miss anybody?
Was the Ike Live? Was the Ike Live or the Ike Foundation benefit? Was that after or before the classic?
It was before.
Okay.
Dude, where should I go fishing with Ike since I want a trip with him in the fall and all we're going to do is talk about crankbait
Yeah, you
porn?
bid a lot of money for that trip. Fuck.
No, I donated to the Ike Foundation.
Yes.
Don't misunderstand what was going down there.
I know.
Yeah.
Eric.
Jeez.
Well, BTC, cut out. Wait till he comes back.
He'll be back 10 seconds. Give him 10 seconds, bro.
No. 9.
Oliver's
8,
been watching.
7. 6.
Guys are asking if I'm coming to Wisconsin this year. No.
BTC. Check.
He'll be back. There he is.
BTC, what did you say? I missed all of it. You said Eric. After I asked where should I go fish with Ike to talk crankbait.
I said you're amazing, and I tipped Ed Bassmaster's hat.
Oh man, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Seriously, you're an awesome guy.
Thank
you.
You
Both are.
Thank you.
But Eric, you're a little more amazing.
Yeah, I admit it. Fuck.
Nah, you're a good dude, man, and
that was a good.
I aspire to be more like you. Always smiling.
Thank you, man. I try to bring good, positive energy to the scene.
And Travis, who's your tooth sponsor? Crest White Strips. What do you got? Talk to me about them teeth. Bro.
Well, so honestly, I don't brush a lot. Like if I'm not going out in public, I don't fucking brush. I think that might be the thing. So I don't use fluoride. Okay, I'm anti-fluoride. I do not use fucking fluoride. Do not use fluoride. Okay. Don't drink fluoride and don't use fluoride.
All right.
Okay.
Hey.
What, Eric?
Just keep going. Keep going. You don't brush. You got white teeth. God gave you them. So what? What's next?
I
mean, dude, let's keep going.
I use Tom's of Maine. And I have a dental pick thing, not a water pick, but the actual instruments that dentists use when you go in. And
of course you do.
About every 3 weeks, I'll get in there, just like when I want to do a full...
Do a video on that. I'm begging you to do a video on that.
When I want to do a full eyebrows or nose hair pluck, that's when I take my time. I go, okay, now
are you listening to this?
Here's the time.
BTC, he plucks his gray hairs out.
Sure I'm listening. He's in there in his nose.
Yeah. That's when you take I take the mirror that 8 times magnify whatever mirror.
We get it. Magnifying.
And I go right with my fucking devices, and I scrape all that shit out and just fucking do a little cleanup.
Can you do a video on your man grooming session? How many hours a week do you spend man grooming?
Hour and a half.
Would you guess? Hour and a half a week?
So I stopped doing it. I only do it. So my new thing is if I go on a trip, that's when I do my grooming.
When you go on trips, because you want to look good for the trip?
Just as a reminder. Like if I'm going out of town, that's what I do.
You're going out of town. You get man groomed up for out of town action.
Just so it's a reminder.
It's like the woodpecker.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you the joke later.
Woodpecker pecked on the outhouse door.
I'll tell you.
Till his pecker got sore.
If I don't travel like I have been, I try to do it every 3 months. But I could literally do it every week, but that would take too much time.
I think you used to be on the weekly man grooming schedule. What happened?
Like I have no hair on my fingers because I like to keep it.
I don't. That's just you're.
I'm just being honest, and I like to get my nails good. I don't go to anyone professional. Everything's done myself. I make sure to put.
You actually take the time to take the hair off your fingers?
Yes.
What are you fucking safecracker or something?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he just said it, dude.
Oh, what, BTC? You'll piss in the fucking sink, but when I say I want to fucking...
Travis, these are completely different topics.
Then, oh, God, that's fucking weird.
You're confusing the topics.
What?
They're nothing. They're not even. They're not even close, dude. Travis.
I don't like hair. I don't like hair on my fingers.
You're on a different plane, dude.
I don't like hair on my feet. All right. my toes, and what? Let the comments fucking. I gotta get some more ice. Whatever. I'll be back.
You okay, visit a psychiatrist while you're out there.
Holy shit!
Thank God I got a drink for that one.
Yeah.
Who'd have liked that one? Save Cracker.
What the fuck is going on, huh?
Exactly. It just gets deeper every week, bro. He's plucking individual gray hairs out. Can you imagine what I'd look like if I tried to do that, dude?
You look amazing. What I want to know is he really shaving his knuckles?
Yes.
Travis, you shave your knuckles?
No, it's straight up, man. You're shutting it down, man.
You shut the stream.
Nair Crush. Wild Bill Bassman said, you know the Nair stuff that the ladies use? Nair Crush.
Nair Crush.
Wild Bill gets the comment of the night. We need to give out a prize pack for good comment of the night.
You guys should.
Bill.
What I miss? What I miss in the comments, dude?
Wild Bill said he called it Nair Crush. Like the girl stuff that, removes the hair on their legs. Yeah, Nair Crush. I think we should do a comment prize of
Wild Bill, I did buy the Nair product before about a year ago, and I tried it. I tried it on my chest, and it didn't work.
Wait a minute. So you
naired your chest? Dude?
Yes, I tried.
Travis.
What, dude? I don't like chest hair. I don't like chest hair.
So can you tell us about
other dudes?
that? Well, this brings up a good point.
What's that, Eric? What?
Nothing.
So what is the issue with hair on your knuckles and your toes and your chest?
I just feel I think I have nice hands, and I like to keep them clean, dude.
I just spit out my drink, dude. I literally spit out my.
Look at these. These are fucking nice hands, dude. I don't want hair growing. Listen, Eric. I have hair that'll grow in between these two, and in here.
You could be a hand model if things get really tough in the business.
And I like to fucking keep them clean. I don't want fucking curly fucking black hairs on my goddamn fingers. Sorry.
I just wanted to understand
Travis,
why.
You're so Canadian sometimes, dude.
Why don't you want it on your fingers, though? Let's talk about that part.
Eric, I've been doing it since I was probably 22. I don't know. I just don't like it.
What was the impetus for that?
I don't know.
I literally spit my rum and coke out. It's on the comment screen. I have it in my nose. My nose.
Listen, because I know you guys are more outdoors-ish, and I'm a redneck too. That's what some people don't believe.
No, Travis, you're never able to say you're a redneck.
Bullshit, Eric.
Redneck.
I fucking sat in the back of a pickup. I've sat in the back of a pickup truck with a spotlight shining on a raccoon in a cornfield and ran out with my fucking baseball bat and beat the raccoon over the head with it.
That just means you're a murderer.
Okay.
You're a fucking axe murderer.
I've done it back in the day, okay? I've done all the redneck stuff. I've done it all. I duck hunt. I kill deer. I don't care about that stuff. But I like to keep things looking good, and I like Lululemon. So yes.
You're not a redneck. Travis, you'll never be a redneck.
Eric, I can blow a duck call better than anyone. I call it a fucking turkey better than any of these country boys down south.
You're not a redneck.
Yeah.
You'll never be a redneck. You'll never be a redneck.
Eric.
You're not in the club. You will not be accepted. You can't shave your knuckles in your feet and nair your chest and pluck your grays out and be a redneck, ever. And wear Lululemon. You're not in the club. You could create your own category.
All I'm hearing is fucking beeps with these comments, and there's no way we're going to catch up with this shit tonight.
You could be like a city boy, slicker, metro man, shaved neck. You're a shaved neck. It's a new category. You're like your own breed.
No, I'm a redneck.
So you're your own breed. You're not a redneck.
Eric,
you'll never be a redneck.
My buddies, all my best friends, Steve, Dirty Steve, a fucking cut off shorts, works for the... whatever he is, what do you call those guys?
I don't know, Travis. You tell me what they call them.
Those are my buddies, dude.
Okay, they accept you.
The union workers that work on the mill people and the steel workers.
Your hands are too nice to be a redneck. You don't do any work. You got your parents in to do your studio. You're not a redneck. You don't use power tools. You don't know how to work on engines. You ain't a redneck. You do some things that they do, but you're not a redneck.
As far as outdoors is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that the redneck is a lifestyle and a very different vibe than you throw off.
I'm a different type of redneck, dude. I like to have I like to have nice eyebrows, and I'll still go and fucking.
You don't. Are you hearing yourself right now?
Spear a sturgeon through the ice fishing hole.
Are you hearing
on my 4-wheeler? Right, I had glass packs on my Chevy 1998 Chevy pickup, bro.
You want to be a redneck.
No.
You're a wannabe redneck. I'll give you that. You're trying. You're trying hard. I don't know, dude. Let the audience decide. Is Travis a redneck? Please sound off.
Either BTC is froze back there, or he's just fucking taking this all in. I can't tell.
No, he's froze, man, because he ain't moving an inch, man.
How long has he been like that?
Pretty long. Metro neck. They're calling you a metro neck.
Eric, help me out with these comments. What do we got here?
I'm dying. Is Brian frozen or just speechless? Joey, he's speechless. Did you install the glass packs? Hell no. You are a poser. Metro Trav. Nah. Hell no. No. You haven't got one vote yet.
Holy
no.
fuck, dude.
You got no votes. Metro Billy. Pink neck. No. You've lost the vote.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
It's basically a landslide. Struck a pros. Travis is a pretty boy. Pink neck. Hell no.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking tear up, bro. These comments are too funny.
Straight jacket time. No.
Oh fuck.
What happened to that poor raccoon? Barely male. Nope. Joe's.
We gotta get him. There he is.
He's back.
There he
is. You're living a lie. Oh, Travis, you're getting crushed. Turn yourself in.
Fuck. Pretty boy. There he is. He's back.
Travis,
volume's up though.
Oh no. Oh my god. Travis, stop. You're losing viewers by the minute.
Yeah, you're back. You're back, BTC. We were worried about you.
Yeah, my phone died. I had to go sneak into my room where my wife was sleeping and find the find the battery, find the phone charger.
He doesn't wear underwear. He wears panties.
All right, what did we learn tonight? What did we learn tonight? We learned that I take...
You're a Lululemon neck.
Testosterone drugs. I piss in a fucking sink. I shave my knuckles. And I wear Lululemon. Toes. I mean, what the fuck?
And toes.
Yes.
It's basically a landslide, dude. You're out of the club.
That's fine.
Now, you never made it in. But nice try.
Here's the deal. Let me say a couple things here.
All right.
Number one, the boys in the South want to pretend that they're the only ones that can be rednecks. Let me tell you something. I'm from Jersey. I'm a fucking Yankee. How many of these Southern boys had a 200-foot slip and slide? Check my Instagram, motherfucker. Check my Facebook. 200-foot slip and slide.
Wow.
200-foot slip and slide. How many of you Southern boys had that? So you don't get to monopolize redneck. I'm just saying. It's not where you're born. It's how you roll.
Uh-huh.
And I did that shit. And I'm going to do that shit.
That's right.
And my left knee still feels the pain from that shit. My left knee ain't been the same from the last 200-foot slip and slide. I don't know what happened. But I
want to see that. How deep in your IG is that 200-foot slip and slide, man?
It goes back, dude. Actually, it was more on Facebook. Ed Bassmaster was there for some of them.
Oh my god, dude! Really? That must have been.
It was down at. It was my place in Maryland. I have a. I have a place
on the Sassafras.
On the Sassafras in Maryland, Indian Acres.
Oh wow!
Yeah. What? That's where I spent a decade, dude.
What?
Or more. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's so cool, dude. What the hell?
You didn't know that, Eric?
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. He might have told me before, but damn.
It was the best. It really was. Really was. It was the best 10-year stretch of our lives. Our kids grew up there. It was awesome. It was good times. Kind of grew out of it. I still have the place. Haven't used it much lately, but
Wow. That's cool, dude.
Do you know? Do you know the Sassafras probably better than other parts of the Chesapeake, or
I know the Sassafras better than other parts of the Chesapeake.
like
for
the
sure.
hardcover and stuff?
The hardcover, yeah.
This means he wants you to take him.
Let's go, dude.
No, I
Let's
mean-
go fish it. I know the laydowns. I know some of the docks.
Yeah.
I fished it with Mike leading up to that last Bassmaster event on the Chesapeake where he fucking shit the bed royally. It wasn't his fault. This was before the cutoff.
Yep.
I practiced that event with him one day on the Chesapeake. And let me tell you something, man. To fish with somebody on his level on a practice day, like there's no better teaching tool. It's fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
The amount of water he can cover, like, me and my buddies, and we're all awesome. We fucking crack them. Yeah, we're great. We're fucking awesome. We get out there. It takes us years to learn and put the puzzle together, and what somebody like Mike and those guys on that level will figure out in a day or two. They're just so efficient and cover so much water. And don't get caught up dicking around. Just run and gun and fucking hammering, dude.
That's awesome.
I grew up with it, dude. And I'm not trying to be a nut hugger, but it is what it is.
All right.
It is what it is.
That's why he's performed at the level he's performed, right?
Yeah, never give up. It's
hard work.
Got that drive.
He does, man. That's what it takes in business and in life if you want to get to the top of your game, right?
Faux show.
Have you fished the grass in the Sass lately?
Not lately. I just posted recently a video on my Instagram when I was out there with Ed, and I think that was like 2014. Ed Bassmaster.
Okay.
When the grass was up. It was back when Vine. Remember Vine? You guys remember Vine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a social media app, kind of like TikTok. And hopefully TikTok goes the way of Vine. But I think that's gay too. But yeah, dude.
Steven Sekru, pause for a second.
Yes.
Okay. Who wants to buy a nitro scarf? It's made by Gucci. Also Travis. Eric, I called on a line from 200 yards and bare knuckle fought it. All right, go ahead, man. Where were you?
No,
Me?
The grass.
Yeah,
the grass used to be the Sass. I haven't found good grass in there. I didn't look at all yet this year, but after 3 years in a row, you kind of give up, don't you?
Sure, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, this was back when the grass was right in the Sass. Like I said, I think the clip was from 2014. But Ed shot down. We busted out there, cracked him on a frog. Good times.
That's good stuff, man. Love it.
I'll tell you what, Eric. I'm not going to name it on this live show, but
Yeah.
a place that was pumping out big bags last year at this time on the Chesapeake
I remember.
is not pumping them out this year.
Well, it's all about the grass, right? It's either back
Yeah,
or
but
it's not.
how can we have a mild winter? So this goes against everything, Eric, you taught me.
No.
Yes.
I didn't teach you anything.
You taught me about grass. You say
What part?
on the Chesapeake, you have a mild winter. The grass was there in the fall. It'll be there in the spring.
Generally
like
speaking,
that.
it's not a hard and fast rule.
But that's why did the fucking grass not grow there?
Okay, so here's the deal. So if it got dusted in the fall through heavy rains or big storms that pushed into that area and mudded it up late, it's done. So you have to go find it late to see if it's coming back. And then the early spring rains and winds can kill the grass that was going to come back in that area. It just depends on the storms and how it was hitting the shore. Like on the Potomac, we've had, massive rains, right? And it's just, hey, Piscataway is a great example of a cove and a spawning bay that's legendary on the Potomac that had grass in a tournament, and big bags were coming out of it, right? Winds were coming out of it, and then spring big storms pounded it and killed it all. That same spring. and then it didn't return in the fall, and so consequently it's not back in the spring. So you got to watch it, know to see.
Yeah.
It's a general rule, not a hard and fast rule. It's all because when the grass gets covered by debris, silt that comes down the river in muddy conditions, it can kill milfoil, pre-emergent milfoil, and just toast it. It's done.
Listen. Yes, Christopher. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Sean goes, I love how smooth BTC can eat and talk at the same time. No noise or anything. Super nonchalant. BTC. Sean's been a huge supporter of the show. He's with us every freaking live. And good dude, Asian guy, or Chinese from, not that matters. Well, he's vocal about it. From Chicago. Good dude. And he probably listens to Bass Talk Live, or not Bass Talk Live, Ike Live as well.
And Bass Talk Live.
And that too.
Shout out.
We love him.
Love everybody. Woo.
I used to have a good buddy, well, I still do, Yoji from Green Bay.
I used to have a good buddy, and I still do.
Well, here's another thing. I used to have a good
some Mitch Hedberg shit.
I used to have a good buddy named Ryan, but he doesn't call me back ever since Epic Eric made me go live on Instagram.
Get out of here.
No, what you didn't tell me was the grass you were fishing was given to you by a buddy. That's a no-no, and you ought to know that.
Oh, we fucking went through this last week, Eric.
No, try as you might to play it off on me. You got to be accountable. Be accountable. You never told me Ryan Ballman gave you that grass. If I did, I said, no fucking way, don't go live.
I would have went there.
You broke the code. You broke the code.
In the middle of Furnace Bay where the grass always grows, I went there.
It doesn't always grow there, bro.
Oh, my God. It's there every year, dude.
Not every year. This is where you thought you knew, but you don't know. You broke the code. It's on you, bro, not me. You broke the code.
Boats and hose.
Yes.
Grass is gold, dude. Early spring. Gold. Mow grass, mow better bass.
Boats and hose, boats and hose.
That's right. Kevin
goes,
Stone said,
I used to have a lot of buddies. I saw that. Come on, Kevin.
Dropping like five.
Come on, Kevin.
Wow. Jimmy, big time.
The deep state controls the grass, Travis.
Yes, it does.
Corey Powell. Boy, Corey. I agree with Corey.
Shit.
You hear that, Travis?
I heard it.
Yep.
Save the stream.
Save the stream. Get Panger on here, dude.
We had him on.
Send him a link.
Sean, I thought Sean was like, I'd love to know.
Get Panger on now.
We could.
Yeah. Want me to do it?
Yeah, text him.
All right.
That'd be fun.
But I'm on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get fucking Panger on here.
All right.
Travis, you do it. Can you do it?
Yeah, I'll text him. He's probably with his girlfriend.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
He's not going to like this.
Who cares?
All right. What do you want me to say? Yo?
Yeah. Yo, yo, yo. See you on the water.
You up?
He's not going to like this.
BTC wants you on. I'm not getting taken down for this.
Let's get his boss on, Mark Jeffries.
Yeah. How tall is that dude in real life? Holy shit.
How tall is he?
He's tall, dude.
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
Yeah. We're not going to hang out too much longer, but we can keep going. We still got a good crowd on.
Well, what the fuckers want to hear about?
Well, let's see. Oh, man.
Any comments?
I bet I could find some good grass, but it's nowhere near a lake, and it's west of downtown Chicago.
I'm in.
That's
I know
Sean.
who you are, but I'll flip that shit.
That's Sean. St. Laurent tips. Carly, we'll get into that. What's the definition of a sociopath? Where's he going with this?
What the fuck? I've always wondered that. Eric, can you take this?
I think it's people that shave their toes and knuckles.
When I'm wearing, Eric, just for the record, you guys, if you're wearing flip flops and you have hairy fucking toes, give me a break. Fucking, it doesn't take
only chicks care about that.
It doesn't take more than 10 seconds to fucking take
Travis,
a razor.
Selling crazy. You're actually selling crazy. We are all stocked up. The whole stream is stocked up on your crazy talk right now about shaving that stuff. Just go sell crazy someplace else, dude.
Okay.
You're selling fucking crazy. I'm trying to save you, dude. You got to bring it back up.
You guys will buy just for men in 5 minutes to color your beard, yet you won't.
Will we?
Oh, not everybody.
Right. Only Lululemon sexuals.
Eric, when I picture you, I think you were born gray. I would have a hard time seeing a picture of you without having gray in your hair. Where are we at with that? When did it turn gray?
I didn't mark down the year, Travis. I just let it happen naturally, and I suggest you adopt the same strategy, bro. Life would be a lot easier. And you might have actually had time to do a schedule for your show for the rest of the year with that hour and a half of
So Matt never even read the text message, so...
Banger's out.
He's sleeping. Tips on low tide. I struggled on the bush Wednesday, but had 1.4+. Kevin, low tide. Man, you just gotta fish it.
Believe in yourself.
See, so when I guide, I can't control the tides, and in tournaments, you can't control the tides. So I would fish deeper ditches.
All right, Travis, there you go. You want to see my black hair, dude?
Hold on. Go over more.
No. Look at it, bitch.
I don't see you. I see your wife.
Can you see it now?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, dude. There's the black hair. Jet black motherfucker.
You were a
fucking shot out. Look at that shit.
What do you think of that shit right now, huh?
How old were you? 28?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Huh.
Now what?
I don't even know.
What was that, June bug?
That was a June bug haircut.
Nobody else here shaves their toes, Travis.
Yeah, you're on an island, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are, bro. You're all alone in this one.
Travis, I'm a fan, and I want to support your causes, but you're on an island. You're on an island with the toes, bro.
That's fine.
I mean,
if you're in the
ladies to shave their toes, I don't give a fuck about your toes, bro.
If you're into hairy toes, that's cool.
I don't care.
All right.
I mean, you could fucking climb trees with your toes. I'm not worrying about it. I ain't looking at them. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
you. Hang upside down like a marsupial with them toes. I'm all right. I don't give a fuck. But if your lady got hairy toes, I'm paying attention.
Yeah, you got a little lifestyle going, dude. I don't even know what to say.
A little what, Eric?
Never. I said it, and that's all I say.
Bi-curious?
I
I don't know how to describe it otherwise.
I've never touched another wiener in my freaking life. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Shout out to Travis Manson.
Shout out.
Never touched a wiener in my life.
Can we get that quote? Can we get that on a button?
Travis, you are not a fish.
Never touched another wiener in my life.
You got some interesting tendencies.
But no, seriously, I want that to be like the
marsupial
title of this when you release this on your iTunes. Like, I never touched another wiener in my life. In quotes, Travis Manson.
The closest he ever got was a weenie worm.
That's good.
Weenie.
That's right.
That's good.
Texas weenie worm.
What's the weenie worm? Have you ever seen my June bug crankbait through there, Brian?
We have. Brian, what the fuck are you? What do you keep eating,
Brian,
bro?
Don't even tell me that would not work on the Delanora, right?
You got almonds or what?
Water. Come on,
I'm eating peanuts, bro.
Oh, peanuts? Regular peanuts?
No better, man.
Salted motherfucking peanuts. Dude.
I like so there's a company that makes those wasabi and soy almonds. You ever try that?
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Who? What?
Wasabi. Yeah, diamond.
Salted
wasabi and soy almonds.
Delicious.
So.
Oh fuck. Travis hates wieners for the record. No, we've never thrown it.
Travis hasn't thrown it, but yeah.
Have you thrown it?
Hell yeah, I have.
I've never caught him on a dark crankbait. Have you?
Dude, for sure.
Okay. I'm
Fucking A.
Sounds
not
like
talking
you
shit, I'm
almost
asking.
might.
No, especially like on the Tannic rivers, where June bug like reigns supreme, man.
boon jug.
That's where it's in play, right? I mean, think about the crawl colors on the Potomac, or any river system. Why don't they make black and blue crankbaits? You know what I mean?
Oh,
There's not
man.
really a good black and blue pattern that I've seen out there. Have you, BTC? But they eat
a
a black
crankbait?
and blue. Yeah, I mean, what does a crankbait, if it's not imitating a shadow or bluegill, imitate? A crawfish. Why does the black and blue, black with powder blue or black with, flipping blue, work so damn good?
Eric.
I don't flip and know.
Eric, Justin goes,
That's good.
WTF did I walk into here? I get in late and you're talking about wieners. And then we just had another good one. Christopher goes, I swear, I come here for the fishing, stay for a long list of quotes and commentary. Now we're talking about raccoons again. Just tuning into the Joe Biden podcast.
Joe Biden. That guy's still alive?
Well, he's a clone. We won't go there tonight because I'll get in trouble.
Don't you go dying on me, Joe Biden.
He will be, just so you know. He will not
Travis,
make it.
You are breaching our agreement at every level.
Yes.
Keep it up. That's all I gotta say.
Sean's back in.
BTC, Travis made an agreement and a prediction on this stream that the internet would go down and they would say it was a solar flare and that you should have enough ammunition to defend your house for 3 days only. And it wouldn't be bad, but there was a reason for it and it would be all good news after we learned about it. And I said to him after that show, I'm not interested in doing this anymore with you if we're going to talk about all that stuff. And we had an agreement that
BTC, he calls me and he goes.
He said on air to this entire viewership right now, if I am wrong, I will admit I'm wrong to everybody on this stream and never bring up conspiracy theories again. And he continues to breach our agreement. And I told him he's on thin ice. So,
but
he tries to bring it in. He does all the time.
All right.
Yeah, somebody make a comment and then he brings, like Joe Biden, who is a presidential candidate. He throws in Joe's a clone. So he tries to go there. And then Joe will get murdered soon. So he just wants to talk crazy, but
I'm going to be honest with you.
Of our agreement.
Fine. I have another prediction that we'll talk about off the air, Eric, but Biden's not going to be the runner. Never mind.
Well, this is on air, so you're off air. You could tell me later.
I'll talk to you later about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't mind.
I want to hear it.
No.
Well, we could do a 3-way conference called BTC.
I'm just going to say this. Force words. Biden is not the real Biden.
No, Travis, don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it. We heard you the first time.
All right.
The first 3 crazy times you said what you said.
Okay.
Right.
How do I refresh the chat on Instagram?
On Instagram. We're on YouTube.
Never mind. Biden died? ? I think I'm caught up.
You are. Right. You're right there.
Oh, BTC, you didn't hear about it, but what's his name died a few weeks back? Bill Dance.
Oh, no.
On the show. Did he not, Eric?
Oh, my God. And we started some silly comment, and then everybody was like, every time a pro was mentioned, it was like, he's gone too? And then people just ran with it. I mean, these guys will run with it, man. It's amazing.
Fucking peanuts. How many peanuts have I eaten tonight?
Dude, I know, right? You're rolling through, man.
A lot.
Damn.
It's awesome. So I think the next time you guys will see us 3 together, we'll be in a boat. Let's make it happen this year. If we're gonna fish the Ike tournament, why don't we get like Epic Eric and Brian? Why don't we go out like Thursday or something? Is that illegal? Can we do that?
We can do whatever the fuck we want.
That's right.
It's America.
That's right.
America. It's America.
Yeah.
Man,
Rest in peace, Bill.
And
So am I. Everybody wants to know, Jimmy Big Time, where is he at? You broke the promise already. What did you do to Jimmy? You know what you did last summer, bro. You got to come clean to the viewers, man.
we're gonna bring Jimmy on in the next couple days or weeks or whatever.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Steiner. He's a good buddy of ours from New Jersey.
He's a good buddy of mine.
I
He used to be a good buddy of yours.
pissed him off apparently.
You know. Yeah, I mean, don't play dumb. Stop it.
Whoa! Did Al
You're fucking
Linder
salty.
die?
What?
I hope not.
What's up with Jimmy? What's his problem?
I don't think anything. Brian, I got a bigger issue. My pending issue right now with a good friend of mine, Ryan Bauman, won't return my fucking phone calls. Let me set the stage, Brian. I want to get your opinion, okay?
I'm going to tell you my opinion right now, and I don't even need to hear anything more of the story.
Okay.
Okay?
He freezes
again on the juice.
Hold on. Start over. Back up.
You froze.
You froze.
And you went like this. Your hand was like this, and you were talking, and it froze.
I think he's froze again. I think he's froze again.
No,
He's here.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Start over.
I don't know Ryan that well, but Ryan seems like he fishes a lot during the week. If Ryan has time to fish during the week, why can't Ryan respond to your calls?
Exactly.
Well,
So what does Ryan do? Why is Ryan not returning your calls?
Because about a month and a half ago, I was going fishing. He goes, "Hey, I know where there's some good grass you should fish." I said, "Okay, thanks." It was a community hole. And so I went there, and then Eric joins me on Instagram or FaceTime just to shoot the shit. And he's like, "Dude, you should go live right now." And I wasn't even thinking about a special grass bed in Furnace Bay because it doesn't fucking matter. It's a community hole. I go, "Yeah,
There's
Eric."
no more community hole in the world than Furnace motherfucking Bay.
Exactly. So I go, "Okay, we'll go live." I didn't beg for it. I didn't want it. I was never going to go Insta until Eric said, "Let's go Insta." So I go Insta, I catch a couple fish, and then I get a text that goes, "I hope it's worth the views, bro." I'm like, okay, first of all, I never asked for information. Second of all, it's this time of year, I'm going to go to Furnace Bay and throw a fucking chatterbait or a lipless crankbait at some point.
Everybody's going to Furnace Bay.
And so ever since then, he was supposed to fucking put shit on my boat, rig my boat this year, do all this shit. We talk twice a week. Since that day, I haven't fucking heard from that motherfucker since. Sorry,
Come on, Ryan.
but I'm fucking pissed off, dude. Ryan, fuck yourself and call me.
You're the one that's pissed.
No, fuck you, Ryan. Call me up and let's get this right, dude. Like, what the fuck do you want? I'll give you whatever. I'll give him whatever he wants on Lake Ontario. What's it going to take to make this right? This is bullshit.
Now, that's the right question to ask, not saying fuck you, Ryan.
Well,
right.
No, in a good way. He's a buddy of mine. Well, he was.
Right, exactly.
Like, Ryan and I think Ryan and I are as tight as it gets. It's like I have good buddies. Tom Nee, Matt Stasiak. I'm just listening. Brian the Carpenter. I'm listening to guys that are tight in my life. Like, I would never.
I'm still waiting to make that list. I mean,
Eric,
somewhere on there.
Yeah, Eric. If we got in a fight, we would square it up quick.
That's right.
You wouldn't ignore me for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks.
That's true.
And that's just weird, dude. That's fucking weird.
Well, here's the thing, dude.
No, Brian. If I gave you something on Lake Ontario and then you posted it and you pissed me off, I would tell you I'm mad, and then you would explain yourself, and then we would just move on. Like, I don't get this situation, dude. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, dude. It's weird.
I got you. Everything's weird, man. Like, the whole fishing thing's weird. Like, you know, sharing spots, not sharing spots. It's all fucking weird.
That's true.
Bring up a bigger picture. Right now, there's certain dudes that fucking love to brag that they're catching them on the flats. I get it. You're getting them. You're out there. You're fishing. We all love to catch fish, take pictures, post them up. Fucking fantastic. I do the same thing. All right. Where's it go? What's the levels? What's the acceptable levels? What's the right acceptable levels? You know, is it cool to put the fish in your live well to take the fucking double-headed, you know, Instagram hero shots? Is that cool? We've all done it. We all do it. But as it gets closer to the spawn, is it worth it? Is it right? And I think we got to think about that. You know, there's, you know, we look up to the, you know, maybe we look up to the pro anglers that do it. You know, Ike does it. Sona does it. All these guys do it.
Yeah.
Right? So then we want to do it. But they make their they pay their mortgage doing that. We're not.
Yeah.
So let's keep the whole thing in perspective. You know what I mean? Do I really need to put this fish in my live well right now to get a hero shot for Instagram when I'm just a casual observer? I love the game. I love the sport, but do I really need to do that? And it's getting near the spawn and these fish are full of eggs. Do I really need to do that? You know, recently I commented on a Facebook post from some local guy that I know, or actually I don't know, but you know, we happen to be Facebook friends, and here he is, double-headed, you know, Instagram hero shots. And I'm like, hey, man, is it really worth, you know, fucking with the spawn for a picture? That's all I said.
Oh.
And, you know,
he didn't like that.
He deleted the comment. He unfriended me. I'm like, all right, maybe I should have done it in the DMs, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like I came at him hard. I just posed a question. And it's a legit question. It really is a legit question. We really should think about it.
Yeah.
And
well, that brings up the bigger question: should we even be fishing tournaments during the spawn?
Well, in Jersey, you know, for example,
they don't
closed
pay you
from mid-April to mid-June.
I got you.
Canada shuts the whole fucking country down. For
hold on.
No,
hold on.
Canada's fucking out of their goddamn mind.
Listen, yes.
And what about New York?
Hey.
Don't get Travis started.
Let me let me just say a couple things. Number one, I used to, not really, but I would put a fish in the well and hold it. Okay?
We all did.
Yeah. I started not to do that anymore. I just, because I don't want that. I don't like it. Second of all,
but you'll deck slam them.
Yes, I will.
Yes,
I will,
buddy.
Eric, I will. I will deck. No, fuck you. You know what? Boyd Duckett fucking wants me to say, "Oh, you should be duck." No, fuck you. If I want to fucking flip a fish in the boat on the carpet, I will.
Now you're fucking me.
No,
I mean, you said fuck you to Ryan tonight, fuck you to me tonight.
All right,
what's up, dude?
Second of all,
you're raging on the roids, man. Stop it.
I got the prescription right here.
Bro.
Yeah.
Let me get some of that.
It just ain't translating to the hair.
Shout out to Dick Weenus. What is it called?
Oh, I might not be able to recover from that comment.
You are full of controversies, dude. Your afflictions.
Okay. Second of all, if I can stay on track here.
It might be tough.
It might be. Oh, tournaments. Should we be having tournaments during the spawn? Weekend anglers, guys that just go out and fish, that don't particularly fish for bass, just fish, kill more bass than tournament anglers do. I promise you that. I see it all the time.
That's so untrue. Who made you head biologist?
Dude, I'm Dr. Fucci, okay?
So Fauci,
yeah,
but you've done the studies on recreational anglers versus tournament anglers, and you know the mortality.
Yes,
impressive. Mm-hmm. This is I'd like to see your research paper.
Oh fuck! These comments are gonna get blown up now.
I know you're gonna get roasted again. Yeah, man. You set yourself up, dude. Come on now, come on.
Seriously, so I
now it's all you weekend dudes.
I very much question whether we should be fishing tournaments on the spawn. I don't think that it's a cut and dry answer. You know.
Yeah.
It looks amazing on TV when they're cracking them off the beds, but
sure, dude. Think about that. taking them for a ride.
And what's the science of it? And the science says that it's not that bad, but how the fuck can it not be? How the fuck can it not be when you're putting a female in a live well and putting her through an alien abduction all the way to a wedding? How can it not be?
Alien abduction.
You know what I mean? I just like common sense says that is not true.
Yes,
and,
right.
Use your head. It's very hypocritical. We as BASS members and bass fishermen, we are stewards of the sport. It's us that look after it. You know, it is us that look after it, and to then go ahead and to do something that is so potentially damaging to it. Again, you know, it has to be backed up by facts and science. I'm kicking a little bit of bro science here because I don't have statistics on that, but I just that bothers me. I've never been a big fan of fishing for bedding fish.
Yeah, Captain Steve Chaconis, a buddy of mine that guides on the Potomac and has been doing it for years. He talks to like the preeminent fish biologist.
All right.
And they've done there's some good science there, and you should read it. I'll try to get you the article.
Okay, let me give you
it's really good. I mean,
let me give you some science. Lake Ontario opening day, the third week in June. You will find 18 to 33 boats at the launch ramp at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, with coolers full of 4, 5, and 6 pound smallmouth, laying them out on the grass, taking pictures of their smallmouth bass they caught that day. These are weekend anglers that are going out to fill their coolers. Those are the guys that
eating them.
Yes, that's what's happening. Everybody in these fucking comments are like, "Oh, Eric's right about the DNR." No,
Eric's right about the DNR. What did I say about the DNR?
That you don't think I know my fucking statistics. The tournament anglers release their fish, Eric. And some of them make it, some of them don't.
You said, okay, so
but every fish in that cooler dies.
There's catch and release weekend anglers, which is what you made the comment about. Now you're talking about catch and keep anglers. They're two different bodies of people. So I wasn't comparing them.
Listen, if there's more bass, you're pretty much a cunt. I mean, if you're eating bass, what are you fucking eating bass for, dude? It's 2020. That shit ain't even that good.
Right,
it's fucking bass. It's really not that good. It's okay. It's okay.
I had a smallmouth one time. It was pretty tasty.
It probably is.
I did too. It was pretty good.
It was really good. Deep fried, Travis.
I ate them. I ate them out of Champlain one time. I ate them out of. I lived in Nevada, and I ate them out of the Ruby Mountains, and they were tasty.
Listen, if you have a tournament with 100 boats, there's 500 boats that same day going out catching their 5 bass that they're going to kill. We bring our 5 bass back to the weigh-in, and yes,
I don't know where you're talking about. Nobody.
Lake Ontario, dude.
Oh, well, then that's a whole separate conversation.
Yes, guys on the Chesapeake Bay are not keeping bass like weekend people.
And you know what's amazing is Lake Ontario is probably one of the best smallmouth fisheries in the world.
Yeah.
So how does that happen with the 500 boats keeping 5 bass a day? I don't know. Weird. It's just weird that's the best smallmouth fishery on the planet. How does that happen?
If you even come at me saying that tournaments are wrecking and ruining the fishery,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
That's not
I didn't
the
say
deal.
that. I didn't say
it's
that.
It's the people keeping these fish every weekend.
Well, listen, David Dudley said that Ned Riggs kill more fish.
He said that to get views for his YouTube channel, Eric. Just like fake news, just like CNN, just like people that want to break into the YouTube market to fucking get views. Where me, I'm going to teach you how to throw a jig. I'm going to teach you how to throw a worm. I'm going to tell you how I did in this tournament. I'm going to be fucking real with you, okay? I'm not going to fucking blow smoke like the Googans. Okay, if that's what you want to know the truth, there you go.
Bite that bait. You just bit the bait. You ate the Ned Rig.
And I'm sure David Dudley's a great guy, but once you start collaborating with other big YouTubers, and that's your focus, you're going to grow. And here I am with 25,000 subscribers, which I love. And the big guys will keep getting bigger and bigger. That's fine with me. Here we are. I got BTC and Epic Eric, 2 of my favorite motherfuckers in the planet, and I'm happy. And yes, I had a couple Tito's tonight.
You seem really happy.
And listen, I had a couple Tito's tonight. I'm fucking happy. I'm loving life.
You
I love our
happy.
fans. Some of these comments pissed me off tonight. I'm still fine. I'm catching
Hold on, I
relief.
got a call. Hold on.
And listen.
Hold on. It's New York
Hey.
DNR. Stop it. It's New York DNR. I need to take this.
Listen.
Yes. New York DNR.
We're all good.
Yes. You're watching the stream?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, yeah.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave any likes and comments below. And as always, until next time, we'll see you on the water.